Good evening, everyone. Match day. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss it because I'm at Paddock FC training, as you can see, all dressed up. But I'm looking forward to watching the highlights later on. I'm pretty confident we'll get the result. The lads should be a bit confident after the performance against Spurs, which I'm a bit confused about because a lot of people are saying it's only Spurs. It was the formation change. We're still not that good. But listen, a win's a win. We battered them, and I think that we'd just take this momentum going forward, and I can see us scoring another 3 goals tonight. I'm not saying we're going to get a clean sheet, that's why I've gone for 3-1. But yeah, why not? Let's just keep this momentum going, and fingers crossed, Saturday we can do it against City.
Hi lads, it's Adam from the back post. I think the score tonight is going to be 2-1 United. I think that, well, the second half from last time we played Atalanta proved a lot. I think that we'll learn from that and hopefully come out like we did that second half. I think we've got enough to beat them tonight. I mean, they have got a few more players back, but I'm not too worried. Hopefully we can get a win, and hopefully Valencia will win as well, which would put us through and take a lot of pressure off us going into the City game on Saturday. So come on, United.
But with a quick pre-match prediction, and I'm going to go for... So away in it, usually do quite well away. Will Ollie go with the same formation? Will it kind of match up with what Atalanta will be doing? Who knows? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult, as we saw last time. I know they've still got quite a few players injured, but I still think it's going to be a tough test because we'll be doing a formation that they'll be used to playing if we do play 3 at the back. It'll be 1v1 all over the pitch, and you think that United should get the better of them, but I'm not quite sure how I kind of feel about it. I think if Bailly plays, because Lindelof's not travelled, he might be able to deal with Zapata a little bit better on his physicality. You know that Zapata turned Lindelof when he did come on the last time we played him, and it looked like a bit of a physical mismatch there. And he didn't start the game because he had a little bit of knock, and he'll be starting today, so we'll have a little bit of a tougher test defensively with him up front. But all in all, I think it's going to be a close one, but United get the win.
Narlene here to give you my prediction for the Atalanta versus Man United game. And finally, we got a result, a clean sheet in literally a century, and now the players need to take something away from that. It was interesting to see Ollie go to a 3-5-2 formation, and I wouldn't be mad if he wanted to do the same again for this one, just because we looked so compact and defensively sound. Now, the key takeaway from me is how good Edison Cavani is, and that link-up play with Ronaldo is a game changer. But my only concern with that is, where does that leave your wingers? I think for this game, Marcus Rashford needs to play, even if it is in that 2-striker system, because Atalanta are going to be coming at us, leaving heaps of space in from behind, so gives us a good chance to score on the counter. Now, a win basically secures our spot in the Champions League. A draw wouldn't be that crazy either, but I'm going to predict a 2-1 win for Manchester United.
Hi guys, Liam here, coming in with my prediction for the Stretford Paddock matchday watch-along against Atalanta in the Champions League. Good opportunity for United to continue after the good result on the weekend against Tottenham. Ollie got it tactically spot on, something he's not usually able to do, but it was not our best performance, but I think again the tactics really helped us get over the line with that fire at the back. Good to see Cavani given a game and him and Ronaldo bouncing off each other really well. I hope, or also expect, that Cavani probably won't play here against Atalanta, but hopefully that's just to rest him, because I would love to see him and Ronaldo start together up top again against Manchester City. Obviously, whether or not Ollie goes with the 5-back or 3-back option again is yet to be seen. But this game against Atalanta is a really good chance to put ourselves in a really strong position to hopefully make it through to the knockout stages. So here's hoping that we get the result regardless of who's out there and the formation we go with. Fully fit squad though, so it should be strong. I'm expecting United to get over the line with a 2-0 win.
In my Paddock matchday predictions, Manchester United host Atalanta for the second time in the Champions League. A win would give us a good chance to go through into the next round of the knockout competition. We come into this game with a bit of confidence and a much needed win, a 3-0 win over Spurs, and hopefully we can keep up that momentum going into Manchester City on the weekend. My score prediction for the game, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Manchester United win. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to Stretford Paddock, and as always, come on United.
Buonasera, Stretford Paddock. Sam Spanner here from the United Forever podcast, and this is my score prediction versus Atalanta. I reckon that we're going to win by 1 goal. We're going to have a conservative match, a sensible match. Scott McTominay to be the victor for us. Now, I'm going to say something. There's been a lot of distractions over the past week. A lot of talk about Ollie getting sacked, but to me it's all fart, no poo. So just back the man at the minute, enjoy the football, and enjoy Paddock. Let's have it, boys. Viva El Paddock.
Paddock match day, notch here, as we head into another vital game of calcio, or as some people call it, calcio, as United take on Atalanta in the northern Italian city of Bergamo, or as some people call it, Bergamo. Atalanta have been quite a strong force in recent seasons, and they did get a draw at Inter, but we need to capitalise on our comeback against them and that win at Spurs. Hopefully we can remain flexible with our lineup and grab a 1-0 tonight, as we have to console ourselves that whoever plays at CDM is never quite going to be Pirlo. Just a notch there.
JF Stretford Paddock, this is the live watch-along for the Atalanta game. And as you can tell, someone's ready. And
I'm ready, you twat.
And that someone will be Adam McKola. How are we doing, sir? You ready then, are you? Hey?
Says a man who's definitely not ready.
And also Joe Smith. How are we doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. As you can see there on your screens, the team news is out. And it's another 5-3-2.
Yeah.
Joe, I'll let you start. You want to read us through that team
yeah.
because your eyesight's better than mine.
David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Bailly and Maguire as your back three. Then it's Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Then a midfield three of Bruno Fernandes, probably as a 10 in there. And then it's Paul Pogba and Scott McTominay as well. And up front, Cavani comes out for Marcus Rashford. And alongside him is Cristiano Ronaldo. The first time they've ever started together.
Also there on the subs bench, I can actually read that bit. You've got
you go.
Henderson, Tellez, Delo, Fred, Lingard, Mata, Matic, Van der Beek, Cavani, Greenwood, Martial, Sancho.
It's a good team, that, isn't it?
Maka, how much do you think this is about tonight, and how much is a look at the derby? Do you think he's dropped Cavani for the derby? What do you reckon? Do you reckon he just picked his strongest team? Fred as well.
I think Fred's playing the derby because obviously Paul Pogba's not. He's suspended.
Oh, of course.
So you can't play in that.
Really? Controversial.
So I think that's obviously been made with that game in mind. But Rashford's an interesting one because you'd normally assume Rashford starts against Manchester City.
Yeah.
So if we were to play this style, Rashford can't start if Cavani starts because you'd assume Ronaldo starts. Yeah. So I'm not too sure, to be totally honest. And that's the problem for me with this formation. I think it's great when it works well. I expected us to do it today against Atalanta, and I'm not that surprised with doing it or disappointed. But this formation doesn't get our best players in the team. And that has to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job.
Yeah. The thing is, though, do you think this could almost be like an audition? Like, we know what Cavani does in that role. Now it's Rashford's turn to show what he can do in that role and then decide from
Rashford
there.
Don't need to do no auditions.
But, I mean, in that position next to Ronaldo.
He's played that position for him before.
Never
not with
next to
Ronaldo.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
or do you think it's... What I'm saying is, do you think Rashford can put himself in the team for Saturday, or do you think it's already decided, is my question?
I don't think Rashford's performance today will... Obviously, if he scores a hat-trick... He's definitely in the team next time around.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, I don't think his performance, if he was to have a bad performance today or an average performance, if Ollie wants to play him, whether it's a reason tactically or whatnot, he'll play him against Manchester City. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a way where he can make himself undroppable, score a hat-trick or whatever. But I think him and Ronaldo have shown together that they do have some form of relationship. I think in the last game against Atalanta, when Rashford was on the left, Ronaldo was through the middle. They were switching positions. Obviously in a different formation. I've also seen Rashford play in this formation before for United, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Obviously a little bit different. It was usually Lingard and Martial and Rashford in the front three. A little bit different, but yeah, I have no problem with Rashford being in the team. And I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be looking at him as someone that needs to audition.
No.
I know you didn't mean it like
audition.
that.
I mean,
but
is this a chance for him to put himself in the game?
I think he already has Ollie's
decided?
trust, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it just comes down to a...
But I mean, for this one particular game...
I think you'd go, what are their defence least comfortable with defending against.
To me, I don't know the answer to that.
I think that it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
I do. I think that I agree with what Marcus said. Obviously, Rashford is one of Ollie's main men in it.
Yeah.
He always picks him. But I think that there might be a little thing in Ollie's back of his mind where he's like, okay, Rashford's still not had a lot of games over the last, sort of since the season started. Obviously, came back from his operation. Cavani and Ronaldo look good against Spurs. I know City are a different team. So I don't know, maybe it is.
That's a good point as well, though, because maybe he's not starting against City, because against City, he's just come back.
Yep.
Yes, he's had a few starts, but you need to be at it against
Exactly.
City. And if you've not got 90 minutes in the tank,
Well, has Cavani got 9 minutes in the tank?
Oh, I think so.
You think you'd be able to do what is it, Sunday to Saturday or whatever it was?
But I mean, he's not played much either.
No,
this season, has he?
I just feel like it's still. It might even be Ollie's like, see how Rashford gets on, see how his fitness levels are. If he's not up to it, I'm going to bring Cavani back. Just one thing I want to ask you about there. Eric Bailly comes back into the defence, so Ollie's sticking with that three centre backs, and even though Victor Lindelof isn't fit, what do you make of that? Macro, I'll start with you. What do you make of the fact Bailly's back in there? Is that sort of telling everyone we're going to have three centre backs, even if no one's fit, or was it just I had a system? I'm going to swap it around when one of the players isn't available for that system.
First off, I think Lindelof should be gutted to be injured, because I think he was there with Varane as being. If we went to a back two, I would be looking at them too, because I think Lindelof's form this year, obviously we had Maguire's has dipped and his has gone up a little bit. So I think it's gutting to get an injury to Lindelof at this time. Bailly's got a chance. If we are going to be playing this more often than not, which, again, I hope we're flexible in it, because I don't want to see us play it every single game. But if we are going to be playing with three at the back, then he's obviously going to have more opportunities to be able to play. So he needs to prove himself. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer decided to play Maguire when he wasn't fit against Leicester. There's a reason for that. He obviously doesn't trust Eric Bailly for whatever reason. So he needs to come in and have a good performance. And this is a game where I've not seen their team yet, but they'll have some talented players in there, and they'll be able to cause us problems. So he's got to perform.
I think where you're getting that up, I think he had to put Bailly in there, because I think he wanted the five at the back for at least the Tottenham game and the City game. And I don't think it makes sense to go five at the back Tottenham, four at the back in this game, five at the back City. I think he wanted this whole week to be one system, at least this week. And if Lindelof's not going to be back for the weekend, then that means Bailly's going to be playing at the weekend if we are to stick with this. And therefore, he needs some minutes before the City game.
What is his injury?
Perfect for that.
I'm
not sure. I don't actually know what's up with him. Do you know what's up with Lindelof, Jay?
No, I don't. Obviously, when we did the preview, at the time we were recording, it looked like he was fine, and it looked like we were going to have we were talking about the fact that Ollie was relatively fortunate in that he'd got. Have you got the team now?
Yeah. Carry on.
Sorry, we've got the full. We had the full. He had the full squad to choose from. Obviously, Victor Lindelof's gone out. Big game for Eric Bailly. I feel like he's become like almost a forgotten man. There was this. You don't forget, like after I think was it the Wolves game where us three were on the watch along, and was that the game where everyone was hugging Eric Bailly after the game because of the performance?
Everyone loves Eric Bailly.
Yeah, because he'd done a few clearances. He'd done that block, hadn't he? Later, he might have been the Villa game. Actually, I can't remember one or the other. And it was like we had that 5 or 6 game run where he played every game and we'd won them all. Everyone was like, Eric Bailly's, he's this is the player we thought we'd bought. This is the man we wanted. And then he, as always happens with him, he got a knock or whatever. He got an injury. He's out of the team. And he's not really got back in it since. No. And since then, we bought Raphael Varane.
He's been fit though, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I think Raphael Varane's come in, and it's Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire were the preferred partnership. Then you bring in Varane, and even if you go into a back three, those are the Lindelof, Varane, and Maguire were the sort of the first choice. But now Bailly's got a chance, and I don't think he's going to get into the team against City unless Victor Lindelof isn't fit again. But he can certainly let Ole Gunnar Solskjaer know what he's about.
Atalanta's team, Musso in goal.
Yep.
Darun, Demiral, Palomino, Zappacosta, Frula, Coop Miners, Mela, Ilicic, Pasalic, and Zapata. So they've gone like a 3-4-3 as well. So basically the same, innit?
Give us a like, get involved in the comments, get involved in the chat, let us know what you think of the team. I'll go through some of the super chats. Obviously, the team news is out. You can see it on your screen now. Let us know where you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's picked the right team. Ryan Watson says, thank God he's not Freddie. We love Freddie. Alpha Omega says, press like and support the channel, men. This night is ours. Good shout. Alpha Omega again says, could not disagree more with that man's statement. This is the formation we needed and all wanted. I think someone was a bit unhappy with the formation. Ryan Watson, who may have been drinking, says 3 most handsome members of Stretford Paddock. Yes, mind you saying that.
He's sober.
Members.
It's there's not a sort of a big pool to choose
Quite
from there, is there?
handsome member you've got there, Jess.
Yes. There's not lots of handsome members to be up against, so
James
bit
is
of a
not biting onto that.
backhanded compliment. No, I'm not doing the filth, Joe. Hey, enough of that.
Right.
You're not biting on his member.
Not biting on my filth. You dirty pig.
Also,
Phil.
Ed Fallon says, can we find out what Adam and Joe think about Van der Beek? They don't talk about it. I've asked them time and time again, and neither of them have got an opinion on that matter, on that player, which is quite weird.
It's a disgrace.
Because they usually chat about things like that.
Disgrace. I feel bad for Donny. I do feel bad.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You said
thank
he deserves it. I'll quote the word you used. You said he should rot in hell.
and that is a direct quote. That's a direct
that
quote,
is
apparently.
facts. If you go and watch the preview, it's 12 minutes in, you'll see that's exactly what he said.
Yeah. Exactly right.
Joe didn't really say that.
No, obviously not. I think people do that.
No, but some people
won't. Okay.
Simroy Grant says midfield need Van der Beek. What else have we got here?
You can't say anyone needs anything that they've never quite had. Do you know what I mean?
That's cute. That's nice. Yeah.
You can't say you need something that's...
Declan
Yeah, but you
Ketic
say that, then
says,
oh, go on.
Ollie out, change coach now. Right, okay. Alan Patton says Jay's the best. Well said.
I know it's super chat, but you're not supposed to read it out.
It's not super chat.
That's how you end up with...
Ty chokes on BT's, will it? What's that all about?
That's how you end up with one of the greatest pieces of YouTube ever.
That is elite YouTubing. No, do get involved in the chat. Let us know what you think of that team. Tony McGuigan even says, sorry to stir the pot already, but just watch preview and agree with Adam Reid on his chances. 30 games argument doesn't tell the whole story.
No,
minutes across Premier League, Champions League and Europa. Donny, 812. Fred, 3,236. Scott, 3,184.
Yes.
That's also the amount of passes that Fred
has misplaced.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not saying that Donny's had as many chances as Fred and McTominay.
I like Fred as a person.
Do you know what?
I don't know him, but I like him as a person.
I don't know him, but I like him. Do you know when I started warming a bit more to Fred? This is going to sound completely insane. During the 5-0. Do you know why? No. Because
was this like when you see someone that you used to hate at like a mutual friend's funeral and you decide to put it behind you?
Shit.
Yeah.
But he at least, and the bare minimum is he at least gave a shit.
Jace,
honestly,
you got Stockholm syndrome, bro.
I know.
Stop
he
it.
was at least shouting and acting like he
no.
It's Stockholm syndrome where you can't stop thinking about the Europa League final.
Fred is his captor.
Yeah.
And he's just starting to like him.
I've been a critic of him, but against City he did well. Outside the Etihad, I apologise to Fred because that was his best game ever.
You're
for
an
us.
idiot.
Hey, and don't you worry.
Fred always plays well at the Etihad. That's why I think he should have signed for City.
Gucci Sensi says, love you three on the watch along. Sancho comes on and puts one bottom corner. Watch. Up the Reds, up the RH. PS, McKola's picture was mint.
What picture?
Pictures have you been sending to Gucci?
Doing a drawing?
Hey.
Sent him a drawing. Are you ghoulies again?
You've been doing that thing.
Yeah, because I draw it.
Because you draw it, it don't count as sexual assault.
Yeah, they can't report.
Is that true?
What?
If you draw a picture of you ghoulies and give it to a stranger, is that still sexual harassment?
When I was a youngster, that's what we had to do. You had to draw a picture you did. We didn't have cameras and camera phones.
You had to explain it on the phone.
You had to draw it.
Send it to your girlfriend.
Yeah, explain it. Right, it's proper big. Yeah. Don't listen to them rumours. It's massive. Hey, hello?
None.
Hello? Sorry, Mr. Meadows. He's lower there.
I think she dropped the phone.
Matt Kidd has been a member for 12 months.
What do you mean you found that Etch-a-Sketch I gave her? It took me 2 hours getting the veins on that.
Don't erase that.
Don't shake it. Shook it.
Fuck you.
My bollocks have fell off.
Matt Kidd says, me and my mate are coming to the game on Saturday. Who's going and where's best to eat?
That's a good question.
Discuss.
Oh,
no,
I'm not going.
Well, we're going. Do you know what? I'm one of them, mate. Now.
Where's best to eat? Wherever.
Go
at home.
Go to the game. I don't really socialise before the game. A little bit, but not much.
I'll
tell you where I go when I do is usually go to Media City.
Yeah.
Go like Dockyard or somewhere like that, or
there's
around
like a
there.
Nando's
Yeah.
near there. There's Lowry Outlet. It's not great, but there's some food and it's like a 10-minute walk.
I know we all just had a Nando's, but I mean, You can't. Someone can't ask you where shall I go to eat, and you go,
Well, all right.
oh
Okay.
yeah, Nando's. Bro.
All right, well,
and have you heard of this restaurant, McDonald's?
No, well, here's the point. I used to live like in Salford Quays, and there aren't many good restaurants in Salford Quays. There's like some like fancy bars that'll do you like a halloumi pita or something. But if you want a good restaurant in Manchester, most of them aren't around Salford Quays, Media
Halloumi
City.
pita.
But literally, do you know what I mean? There's like Matchstick Man, which I think has closed down. There used to be a Frankie and Benny's, and then it's Lowry Outlet
Frankie
Mall.
and Benny's is shit.
That's what I'm saying. There isn't good food around there, so if you are around there, Nando's might be your best bet. And if you're in the city centre, there's loads of places.
Yeah, sorry, a lot of places shut, aren't they? I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
all the smaller places around there are shut.
Trust me, you will find some food though.
Yeah, there's plenty of food. Well, all right then. Where is it then?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Burger King.
Oh, that's better than
Greg's.
Greg's is
Yeah, go on. You fucking
Where's he gone?
You with your attitude. I'm sick
garbage.
of it.
Go on, Jim.
What's this? Sorry, I can read the words. We have 5 at the back with pace and attack. We are Manchester United. We are on our way back.
There you go.
I like it. Yeah, get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. We've got about another, 50 minutes.
Fuck, man.
What's up?
I just can't get a drink today. They didn't deliver it either.
What?
What's that?
That's Nando's, and now these twats.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I just want a Coke. Can of Coke.
All right. I thought it was actually something.
I've
like
ordered it from
7-Up.
Nando's. It
Some
never
import-
came.
some
Ordered
import-
from these, like, it never came. In fact, now don't go to Nando's, bruv. Fuck Nando's.
Right. I mean,
Who
that's
sends all
Adam
the order, but
McKola's-
none of the things that are like a little bit moist
No coleslaw.
to go with it? No coleslaw, no Coke,
No
no
garlic bread.
no garlic bread, which is a
Not moist, but it's certainly
nice.
tasty. Is there better food in the world than garlic bread? Can't think of a better one. This is good viewing, by the way. You two just fucking sucking ice cream up a straw. I asked you a question, I just did this.
You were asking the viewers a question, and the viewers have answered.
I was
Is
telling
there a
them,
better
look,
food than garlic bread?
and this is
Garlic breasts. How come, right? Do you know people always like, oh, you got to introduce food in the bedroom? It's always strawberry sauce and stuff that an ice cream man uses.
What would
What
you
about
suggest?
some fucking bisto? Get some mint sauce on a titty. Do you know what I mean?
Food in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Sunday dinner off someone's lower back. That's
Right.
what I'm thinking. A Yorkshire pudding to soak up any juice.
Filth.
Carry on.
Kiki Kikison says Aldi do a lovely garlic bread pizza.
Yeah, they do.
Um,
Here's a quick question.
Go on.
What's your favourite format of garlic bread? The garlic bread baguette, the garlic bread dough balls, or the garlic bread pizza?
bro. It asked me
Dough
to
balls.
upload a picture of the food that didn't arrive.
you see.
So take a picture of the empty table and send it to him.
Bro, what
This
are
is,
these
and then
like
put
doing?
this is where the food should be on my table. Send that.
That doesn't even look like a table. That just looks like a
looks like
windscreen with a load
asphalt.
of rain on it.
It's like my
This is where the food should have been. Should have been.
Sam J says some nice ducks and that in the Keys though, Joe.
That's true, yeah. Grab yourself a goose or someone that works at that Helly Hansen water ski instructor place. Just grab one of them.
My mate went
Cook 'em
swimming
in
in
the
the
coat.
Keys. I don't recommend it. I didn't go with him.
Someone died in there last year, didn't
I know,
they?
that's what I mean.
It's
Jav
horrible.
says dough balls all day on the garlic bread question. I'm with you.
Interesting.
I like.
Really?
Yeah.
Adam?
dough
elite.
balls are elite,
So,
especially
yeah.
the ones from Pizza Express.
Wow.
The
For me-
Pizza Express in Woking, I recommend.
That's a good one, yeah. But
that where you-
after you go there,
Is that where you bump into Prince Andrew when he's finding an alibi?
you
for
can grind into him as well if you want.
not being a certain type
you're
of
of
person.
age.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the wrong age.
Allegedly.
Not alleged, is it?
Right, no,
It
it's-
is.
it's-
It
Is it?
absolutely
I mean,
is
it's
alleged.
not. I mean,
legally speaking,
Prince Andrew.
legally speaking, it is.
Prince Andrew,
is an
do
alleged.
you want this smoke?
Yeah.
Do you want to sue me about it? Because if you do, we'll have to go to court. That might be one way to get him into court. Just
admit-
call him it so many times that it's like, I'm going to sue you about it. And then now we're in court. And guess who my prime witness is?
And he sues you, and he gets like about
Nothing.
nothing.
Who's your
I've
prime-
got nothing.
Yeah,
Who's
you
your
got
prime
nothing to
witness?
give him. What?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Wow.
over StreamYard.
Live from Alcatraz.
Live from her cell to defend somehow Adam McKola. Anyway, Man United and that. We're first in the group. 6 points. 2 points more than everyone else. The
I
problem
need a
is
proper drink, man.
this is go and get yourself
The
a glass
plan
of
was,
water.
yeah. The plan was have a drink, quench my
This
thirst.
guy.
This doesn't
He didn't
quench
even say
your
thank
thirst.
you, though.
Oh, thank you, bro.
That's my last
we can't
Pepsi Max
share
cherry. No, you can have it.
No, we can't. That's your last.
No,
Pepsi.
it's all right, honestly.
You know
No,
what? That's like
okay.
giving someone your last Rolo.
Listen. Oi, those people stick together.
Are we best friends then?
Us people.
Yeah, we are. Unai Emery linked
We
to
lose
Newcastle.
today, we're fucked.
Fingers crossed this will disrupt the Villa Real camp.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Emery looks like a good
I like that. I like that school of thought. Yeah. Let's look at the positives.
Oh yeah, shit, we got to play them.
Meb3 says, I've had a few seafood platters in the bedroom in my time.
Good lad. Good
Lovely.
lad.
Hey.
Nothing like deveining a prawn over the one you love.
You lot.
That's what you take the
lot.
shit out of the spine.
What are we talking about?
You know, I've seen it on prawns when they've got that
I
brown
thought you were
line.
talking about something else.
No, not a human.
Right. Dara O'Brien says, do you think Bruno can play in a 2 beside
What,
McTominay?
the Dara O'Brien?
Yeah, he's a fan of the channel. Would free up Sancho and Rashford to play beside Ronaldo?
It's gone manic in here. Can you ask that question again, Jay?
Sorry. Do you think Bruno can play in the 2 beside McTominay? Would free up Sancho and Rashford to play beside Ronaldo?
I don't think it gets the best. I think you can, but I think it wastes him.
Yeah.
I don't see why you would do that.
Naresh Mulkunte says, who do you think would win in a boxing match? Adam versus Joe.
How long we got
I
to
don't
train?
know.
How long
They're
we got
both
to train?
quite lanky. They both got a long
The
reach.
thing is, he's fought more than me. He's harder than me naturally. But if we both got 6 months, I'm much heavier than him and taller than him. So if I would get the boxing technique down, I've got some time. But if it was today...
But then you're also not factoring in that I'd be training too.
But not like me. You wouldn't know what you're doing. I'd be... Honestly,
He'd be watching Rocky 4
I'd be
on repeat,
yeah,
mate.
This is how you'd be getting
in
This is a moment to
the
say
mountains.
I don't rate Rocky.
You'd be getting up
What?
at 6 a.m.
Whoa,
right,
whoa,
thinking you're doing it.
Dear,
I'd be
listen,
getting up at 9 p.m. the night before.
Yes, lad.
What do you mean you don't
Hustling
rate?
backwards. But
What do you
yeah.
mean you don't rate Rocky?
I don't rate it.
Why? What do you mean I don't rate it?
I've just never really been a huge fan. Champ, on the other hand, that's a proper boxing film.
Soz. Kieran Warham says, let's go, boys. I am surely the only Manchester United fan from birth who is Liverpool born and
From
raised.
Perth. There's
From
loads.
Perth.
I've been there.
Nice. Who is Liverpool born and raised. I need this. Fucking right, you do, bro. Feel your pain. Well done for, despite, having that, what can only be termed as a disability.
Sharing is caring.
Being from Liverpool, you've managed to persevere and be a United fan. Well done. Oh, thank you, bro.
See, that's what I needed now. I can get stuck into this.
I think I've been accused of racism here for not giving Joe the Pepsi Max cherry. Right.
He didn't want it. And you gave Joe your cherry the other night.
That's true.
Very true. Liam Sheezy says Adam the Mac McKola versus Joe Smith.
What's your ring walk?
My song?
Well, yeah.
Have you got yours? You probably know yours.
Yeah, fucking in the bushes, Oasis.
That's a good one. Mine's
Snatching it. Like that.
Let me tell you mine.
I like
Mine's
that
a bit
as well. I'd
sexy
listen to
though.
Noel Gallagher singing.
Mine's a bit sexy.
They
Mine
could
is
carry you out. Oh, no, I'm not.
Mine's
that
Killer by Adamski. Do you know it? Bum 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 bum.
That's a big tune.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, that's a big tune. I would want you to beat me just.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
you-
And I'm gonna do a flip over the top rope like fucking Prince Nassim as well.
Nah.
Leopard print shorts on.
John Hemingway says Mrs. poured melted chocolate on me. Fuck, it was hot.
Yeah, you
Thanks
don't want
for
melted
that.
chocolate. You want like a chocolate sauce that you warm up in the microwave. Although I suppose if it is too hot, imagine. Have you ever done candle wax, Jay?
I don't want to
You
give anything
sniffed
away about what goes on between me and my lady friend, but no, we haven't.
Have you not?
We haven't. None of that. We
Snorted it.
haven't got time for sex. We're too busy having babies. Right.
Have you ever snorted a live ant, Jay, in your heyday? Like
I
a
don't know.
rock
I've snorted
god?
some right stupid shit back in the day. You know, an after party, showing off.
You ever snorted a
Bet you can't
parking
snort
ticket?
that or watch.
Yeah.
Watch me snort this cactus.
Garlic granules.
Yeah.
Someone did that with some really hot, some hot sauce.
Mate,
Yeah,
that fucked
my
up.
mates have done
Chili
that.
and
House
that's
party.
ridiculous.
Same.
It
Chili
burns
powders
you,
and
burns,
that.
yeah, it burns your fucking eyes out.
That's what happens, and you're like,
Yeah.
there's nothing around. Joe's sniffing the chili
Let's
powder.
just snort powders of some sort. Snort some chili. You never know. It might give us a buzz. Joe's walk in song would be he's got the whole world in his hands.
That's not bad, actually.
That's a good shout.
He
Could they carry you
wears
out on a cross?
Yeah, it could be that thing from Magical Coat of Many Colours, or whatever, from Joseph and his Technical Dreamcoat.
Amazing Technicolor
In
coat.
his dazzling coat of many colours. I've got a big robe on with loads of bits flipping off it, like Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
That'd
Hey?
be good.
Oh yeah, I love Ric Flair, and then I watched that Dark Side of the Ring thing. Dark
What?
Side of Joe's Ring.
I've not
What's
seen
the
it.
dark side of the ring?
Oh, it's not good, man.
It's about. I
It's
think
about
it's
the
about
flight.
wrestling and everything that's going on behind the
It's
scenes.
about a flight. I don't know if it's Dark Side of the Ring. It's a documentary about a flight. And it's not good, man.
Makes them all look bad.
Yeah. Well, they all are pretty. I mean, you got to overlook a lot with Vince McMahon in it.
Why? What's he done?
You're a bad man.
I don't know about bad. Bad makes him sound like.
All right, is
He's
he?
killed a couple people.
Is he?
I don't know. Might have.
Is he evil?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I'm evil. I'm evil.
Evil.
You have to be evil to build empires, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Danny In says, "Hi lads, it was my birthday yesterday. I turned 21. Would love a shout out. Sorry, Danny, we haven't got time. So much to get through. I'm really sorry. I'm only joking. Happy birthday, Danny. Hey, happy 21st.
21 has come.
Do you know what? Tom Fox says, "Beg you tell me what that Manscaped advert said." No, never.
The thing is, I want people to know, but I don't want to be the people that say it.
Have we got like a account we can post it out on? And if anything
Can we not
legally
sort of
happened, it wouldn't
explain
be our account.
what the joke was without us saying it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was ableist.
It was ableist.
It was ableist.
It was looking at Bran from Game of Thrones, who's in a wheelchair, and using that as a line of about a joke.
Yeah.
Which we
About
refused.
Manscaped.
Yeah, we refused
About
to say
trimming your
because
pubes.
Yeah, we don't go for that sort of thing. Okay.
We are currently investigating who sent it.
Yes, investigations are underway.
I think Alex Bagley tried to get
Sabotage.
Jay cancelled.
I think he did. I think it was a ploy. I think
On
he
his way
changed
out
it.
of here, he thought,
He's going to
think
change
it was
that,
an inside
get Jay
job.
cancelled, and then I'll take over. Yeah, but I was too clever for that because I read it. So.
well, you didn't.
Try it,
You were about to read it. and,
about to.
we told you to stop.
No, I saw that word and then thought, hang on a minute. Nothing good can come from me saying that out loud. Daniel Kirk, welcome to the Academy. Get involved in the chat. Let us know what you think about garlic bread, about the Ric Flair, about anything. About Rocky. Do you agree with him? Rocky's rubbish. There's so many Rocky films.
I
as
didn't
well.
say rubbish.
All right, then what did you say? Go on.
Said you don't rate it.
I said they're well overrated.
No, they're not.
They are well overrated.
Shut up.
I feel like, you know,
Nice.
Yeah.
America just wants to make like a fictional hero because they ain't really got one at that point.
John Rambo.
It's the same person, bro.
All right then.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Austrian.
Lots of heroes, mate. What's the matter with you? John Lennon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Daniel said it's top 5 comedy movies. He weren't even trying to be funny.
Exactly.
I think he's asking us what our top 5 comedy movies are.
Right. I think
Pineapple Express.
mate, fuck off. Pineapple Express.
Mine would be.
Come watch it with me.
I can only think of.
I can't do that anymore, bro.
You'll have to throw away that
3.
sobriety chip, but we'll watch it together.
All right. Oh, don't worry. Go on. Top 5 comedy
The
movies.
3 that's jumped to mind straight away would be Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, Superbad, Airplane.
Superbad's very good.
They're the 3 that jumped to my mind immediately. But, and I could add a couple more in there, but those 3 would definitely be in there.
Every night
What would yours be, Jay?
for
Eddie
you.
Murphy in the 80s. That's mine.
These arms.
Like,
Everything he did.
You know what's not very
was very-
funny?
go on.
Right, it is funny, but it's not. You know, Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. That is one of. Actually, that might be in my top 5. That is a film that I really love.
'Cause I don't think that's one of his better films. I think like
No. I just love that film.
Yeah.
It's got Bernie Mac in it. It's got everybody in it.
yeah, and there's quite a few in that actually. Isn't there?
Friday, one of the Fridays is my comedy movie
Sorry,
of all
I've got a
time.
thing that I'll.
Of all time, Friday.
What do we do?
Just hide.
Next Friday or
Oh, remove. Oh, it's already been hid.
All right, sorry.
Sorry, someone just.
Yeah,
spam in
so
the
sorry,
comments.
I don't know. I quite like 80s. I like
Yeah,
Midnight
Friday.
Run.
Midnight Run's great.
Midnight Run's a great film. Woman in Red. What else is there?
Is Midnight Run a comedy?
It's an action comedy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's definitely funny
Yeah,
parts
yeah,
in it. What else?
Pineapple Express,
Life of
Superbad.
Brian. Airplane's a good one. Airplane's very funny.
Life of Brian's great.
I'm trying to think, man. There's loads.
I don't have a particular.
Rush
Laurel
Hour's
Hardy
up
film
there
I've
as
seen.
well. You know the trilogy.
Yeah.
Rush Hour. If you want to watch funny film, Rush Hour is up there. I don't know. It's just Chris Tucker. Maybe he's in Friday as well. So
Step Brothers is good.
Step Brothers is
Step
very
Brothers
good.
is very
Will
funny.
Ferrell.
Yeah.
Anchorman. How have I not said Anchorman? That's my favorite. I watched once. I once watched rather.
Same thing.
Me and my mates watched Anchorman, like, because it just kept playing on the DVD
And
player.
you were just like shagging.
You couldn't be asking.
Well, we weren't doing that.
Oh,
'Cause I was with the lads.
No, yeah, but I don't know. It's up to you, don't matter.
We were.
You do what you want.
We were.
Just think.
You might do that with your lads, and that's fine.
Right.
Yes.
That's absolutely
What
fine. But we
You
weren't.
do.
Right.
And it was
No one's concerned.
playing over and over again,
Why
and
was
we
it-
just kept watching it, bro. And it
Why,
was
what
funny.
were you distracted doing at the time, though?
Um,
think of something
probably
of a lie.
getting high.
Daniel, I've done that one. The Matthew Hahn, welcome to the first team. Ryan Watson, welcome to the first team. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining the membership. Some extra content on there as well, the members.
Yes.
New fantasy football.
Someone just
stuff.
said Mrs. Brown Boy is in there. Listen, Mrs. Brown Boy is
movie.
racist.
Right, well, I wasn't going
It's
to go down that.
racist to all Irish people, and it should be canned. And Citizens Khan as well. That's a load of shit.
That's just so unfunny.
That is fucking.
That is
shit.
so unfunny. I mean,
just get a grip.
the racism aside.
You make it more
It's
difficult
shit.
for us brown people in Britain.
But that's what.
This goodness gracious me was like good.
Yeah, it was. That's funny.
Citizens Khan just. Oh,
Goodness
I
gracious
watched
let
one
me be
of it.
every stereotype that people
I watched
think
one
of
of
us.
it and it was just terrible.
I've never seen that. That's quite recent, isn't it?
Don't watch it.
I want to watch it. See.
That's the guy who Adil. Is it Adil Ray who does?
Yeah,
Good
and
Morning
I
Britain?
did it. No, man, he's blown
Yeah.
it, hasn't he?
Yeah. Leaf, Tarja, Haugen. Sorry, okay. Yes, we're not getting involved in that nonsense.
No one cares about him.
Daniel Kirk says the other guys and Step Brothers.
Other
for me.
guys is very good.
Other guys is
Despot,
good.
Pooh!
See, I don't know if I'd put.
I love it.
But you
Ferrell
can't put it
one
in
at the
top
of
five.
mine.
Nah, Will Ferrell, Anchorman, top
I
five.
like Will Ferrell, but he's never been like my guy. I
No,
always
Will
prefer
Ferrell
it.
is my guy.
Is it? Jim Carrey's mine.
Jim Carrey's elite as well.
Yeah.
What's your favourite? No,
film.
What's that?
Just
Why have you put that on the screen when it's not even a fucking film? Help me.
is it because of?
I know why.
Oh,
I know
right,
he wants to
right,
rattle
right.
me in it.
Yeah.
He's trying to rattle me.
Yeah.
I
No.
see what
Yeah.
Cam
Yeah.
does.
He said.
Cam just wants me to rant all day.
He said,
Yeah.
"What about Come Fly With Me?" Is what he said.
Yeah, load of shit.
Which I think they've
Fucking
apologised for
twats.
about 6 times.
But I bet they're still coining it in off it, innit? And Little Britain.
Oh, Leslie
Shit.
Grace. Leslie Grace. 4 Lions.
How did we forget?
How
And
did
how
you-
did I forget East is East?
4 Lions
great.
is
East
elite.
is 4 lines in there.
East is
I feel like I have to do 2 separate UK and US lists.
Yeah. Like, 4 Lions is amazing.
Yeah, your top 5 has got about 8 films in it at this point. You've got 4 Martin Lawrence films in there.
Martin Lawrence is very good.
Yeah, but the thing with Martin Lawrence is mad. He's a bit like Eddie Murphy. He can do an amazing film and do one of the worst films you've ever seen. Like Eddie Murphy's done
Yeah,
that.
oh, yeah.
Like some of his
Yeah, but
films-
like people say Blue Streak's rubbish.
Nah.
That's the
But
thing.
I liked
with-
it.
Most comedian films are like that, though, aren't they?
It's like Half Baked. That's rubbish, but I like it.
Yeah, I wonder why.
What are you trying to suggest?
I would suggest you smoked copious amounts of cannabis when you watched it. Which is- and let's face facts, even Chappelle himself says it's shit.
Yeah, I know, but I like it. I don't know why. I think at that time, anything with Chappelle just ate up.
It's like they spent about 3 hours on the script.
Like the Chappelle show, I rewatched that over and over again.
I'm not reading any out, but you're very funny.
It's
very
12 bottles of bleach.
funny. Oh,
dickhead.
sorry, yeah.
Get it right, yeah.
Matt Wicks has been a member for 11 months of the first team. Says no particular order. Hot Fuzz, Naked Gun, any of them. Ace Ventura, Team America, Austin Powers 2.
Austin Powers is good. Hot Fuzz is also good. Though that trilogy is very good.
I like
Shaun of the
Adam
Dead.
Shaun
Shaun of the Dead.
Is that
That's
bad?
fantastic as well. No,
Like
Adam
what?
I
Sandler's
feel like
good.
Adam Sandler, people don't really like him, but he was popular for a reason.
No, he's great. Have you seen
Big Daddy is probably my best favorite.
Big Daddy's
Big
mint.
Daddy's
Really,
great.
I love it when I go trick or treat and he makes a guy give him CDs.
I like the delivery guy, Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yeah, he's good.
That's what I mean. Like, people, it's like when someone goes off the rails or the film's got shit, people then say all the films are shit.
Yeah.
And people did it with Eddie Murphy, and it's like they're not. If you go back,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like they obviously
You
made
can't
good
include
films.
Lock, Stock as a comedy, surely.
No.
It's got funny bits in it. I wouldn't call it. Someone says The Hangover.
Oh, it's
So-
not
It's a
top
decent
5, but it's
film,
very
man.
good.
Yes, Daniel Kirk says Rubber Dinghy Rapids, bro. 4 Lions, elite. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I love that film. Very, very funny. You know,
I
what mean?
still
And
haven't
I
watched-
love that making something funny out of a topic that can be like, you know, obviously quite serious, very serious. But it's
Just a
very,
little
very film. Very funny film. Oh yeah, this is one you two love. We did this in class at uni. I don't know if I told you at uni, but did I tell you I've gone back to uni to do a master's degree in documentary production? Not tell you about that.
University of Life, mate. That's all I
Salford
needed.
University, yeah, MA and that.
That's what he's put on his Facebook, University of Life.
Yeah.
Graduated at the
No.
University of Life.
He's got on his
After- yeah.
schools of hard knocks.
After got his
Under-
GCSEs
under
at
his
the School of Hard
he thinks he's
Knocks,
a
yeah.
bad man.
I am a bad man. Napoleon Dynamite. That's what they're saying. That's yours.
Shit.
How could I forget
Put that in there. There you go. Lock it in. Napoleon
Lock that in.
Dynamite.
Yeah,
Ace
like,
Ventura,
I've
Pet
missed-
Detective.
I've missed a lot
Super
today.
bad. Airplane. I've
I
got
knew
one
you'd love
more.
that one.
Anchorman gets locked in.
always
Napoleon
going
gets
on about
locked
it.
in.
Yeah.
East is East gets locked in.
Charlie says, "This is England" is hilarious.
Whoa.
Is it?
It wasn't hilarious. It wasn't hilarious for us.
I don't think
Charlie, what are you doing,
I
lad?
mean, I don't think I've ever been more upset and mad at the end of a film in my
Charlie,
entire life.
You're giving the game away about yourself here, son. You goose stepping
That
around your
last
front
scene,
room.
wasn't that funny?
Hey, I love that.
When-
I'm going it on repeat with a box of tissues.
I think he's joking, but it's a great joke.
Well done.
I think he'd fit it well around his table.
Yeah, someone else has put American History X. Great comedy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is when he.
I only watched that recently. American History X in the last 2 years. Amazing.
Very good.
Yeah, really good. Should we talk about football a little bit?
Oh, do we have to?
No.
I just want to say, are you happy with this team?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you like it? What do you think?
I like it.
Pogba and McTominay.
I like the fact Pogba's playing because I thought, he has to. I know he's suspended for the City game, but
Yeah.
playing in this because we not to win as well. Let's not forget. And for me, Paul Pogba plays where he's fit or available, I should say. And I quite like the idea of sticking with the system and getting players used to it because if Victor Lindelof doesn't pass his fitness test for the weekend, Bailly's going to have to play, and he has to be used to playing in a free, not starting a free for the first time against City.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? What do you reckon, Maka?
Yeah.
Happy
It's
with
not
it.
my favourite, but yeah, I'm all right with it for this game.
If we keep winning and he keeps doing this, do you have a problem with that? I know you've said that you don't think it can
Yeah, I
last,
mean-
but what if the results are just brilliant?
It's part of the reason why we don't want certain managers because of the style of football. It's very pragmatic, and if I hate Gareth Southgate because of it. Like, I see some of his team selection, and I just think you're a bottle job, bro. You've got all this talent, and you refuse to use it. And in my opinion, you need to be getting our best players on the pitch. And everyone can say you got to get your best team out there, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But Man United are a better team when we've got two wingers on the team, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sancho and Rashford should be those. Bruno obviously is in the team. Ronaldo is. We have to get playing like that, but I think we're just doing this because we never bought that holding midfielder.
I'm now at the point now. I'm still shell shocked after this Scousers, man. I just want to win games.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
almost at the point.
Obviously, if we played this every game and we win them, I'm not going to be complaining. But
Now I understand what you're saying because I want to see Sancho playing. I want to see Mason Greenwood playing. I love Mason Greenwood, but part of me is just like.
I think a reason why we didn't get Conte is because our squad isn't set up for this formation on a long-term basis.
Yeah.
I worry about
because if we did get Conte, sorry.
No, go on.
And we play this kind of formation, you've just spent 70-odd million on a winger that's not going to hardly play in that formation. Rashford, Greenwood are going to be struggling for games. I think under Conte, Bruno probably would have suffered. Obviously, in this one, we get him in. But there's players in your team, some of your best players, that are going to suffer. And that's why I think part of the reason with Conte as well, this ain't sustainable.
No, I don't think it is.
Unless we make some big signings, even Wan-Bissaka as a right wing back, that is not sustainable.
That's the point I was going to say.
No, he was good. He was good.
I was going to say, do you think because for this system to work, you need a wing back on both sides, obviously, that can play in that position. Can Wan-Bissaka do that? Even Luke Shaw, I'm not 100% on, but he's a better option, I think, slightly than Wan-Bissaka on the right. It worries me a little bit. Excuse me.
I think he was all right against Tottenham.
Nah, he was.
I think it's to sort of see how it goes because again, maybe you would need to buy someone. And I like Dalot. I don't think he's a bad player, but I think I've seen more from Wan-Bissaka going forward than I have from Dalot. And obviously he's had more chances and he's played more games. But Wan-Bissaka got 6 assists last season. Wan-Bissaka, I think, has improved a lot going forward, and people don't like to admit it for some reason or don't want to admit it. But I think he's got a lot better than he was when he arrived. He's not a wing back naturally, obviously, because defensively he's better than he is going forward. But I think I would sort of see how it goes with that because I think he was more than good enough against Tottenham. It's just maybe in those bigger games when you're playing against top-class fullbacks, can he go past him and get the ball in the box, half a dozen times a game? I'm not sure.
Do you know what the problem is, isn't it, after that game? It's Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can't, everyone's like, oh, that was a really good performance, or it's a solid performance. So-and-so did well. They look good. It looked like the system worked, but then you're going, but Tottenham are awful.
Yeah,
And
Tottenham
that's-
sacked their manager after that game. That's where they were.
That's the problem. Danny Shields, going back onto the comedy thing, says Hot Rod is massively underrated. Danny Inns says, thanks lads for the shout out. My brother has organised tickets for me to go see Watford versus United game on the 20th of November. So hyped.
Hype, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, man. You almost forget,
Is that away?
Yeah.
Kevin Winston says, can't Sancho come on for Bruno late in games? I feel he can create a bit at the number 10 position, despite being a winger. Plus, he gets game time as well. Mackie, you've watched a bit of Jadon Sancho. Do you think he could play in a 10?
Yeah, I think he did play central at times for Dortmund, but obviously they had an interchangeable front line. With this, unless you're coming in for Bruno, I could see him coming in potentially for Rashford also in this formation as one of the front two. But it's not ideal, is it? It's better out wide, man. Drifting in.
I think I agree with that, though. He has played as a 10.
All right, so I've not seen as much of him as you guys have.
He can play in any of those positions behind the striker, or has done, like I said, many times. But like you said, I think he could play as one of the two. I know he's not as quick as... He's not particularly quick. He's obviously, good over 5 yards, but over 40 yards, he's no Marcus Rashford. But... when you play in a 2, you tend to open up and go slightly wider than if you're playing as a number 9. So I think he could maybe do that, but again, it just isn't a system that suits him ideally, which I think is why we all sort of think it's going to be short term rather than the new norm.
But you could also play a 3-4. You could play a 3-4-3.
Play him as a wing back.
No, but then you've got to sacrifice Bruno, because then you have a front 3, don't you?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? If Bruno pushes up.
Yeah.
As you look at the screen, let's imagine Bruno's in between Ronaldo and Rashford.
Bruno will push up a lot as well.
You could do that.
Did anyone see the average position maps the other day? I know it's a bit detailed, a bit nerdy, but the structure was so much more defined and clear than it has been in recent games as Chelsea go through. And he's put it wide. Bruno was actually playing in his position.
Right.
The strikers were playing in their position.
No,
Ronaldo sort of dropped to the left. Cavani was playing in the middle. Bruno pushed to the right a bit. But when we were defending, he was actually quite, structured. And, if we can keep doing that, then that's excellent.
Danny Shields in the super chat says, Wan-Bissaka with 3 behind looks a lot more comfortable pushing on with the ball against Spurs. Could get the best from him going forward in this. We could do. And I'm not throwing him giving up on him. I'm just saying I don't know how much you can look into the Spurs game, because whilst I thought Wan-Bissaka had a very good game, it's that sort of it's with that caveat. It was Spurs. What's up?
Richard called Napoleon Dynamite wank. You are a disgrace.
Richard Burney. Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite is wanky in my opinion.
It's a joke.
Jack Rutter says Tropic Thunder is arguably the best comedy ever made.
It is funny, I like that film. I wouldn't put it anywhere near my top 5 or 10, but it's very good.
Yeah, it's a very funny film that again is now controversial. Right, how long have we got?
Wait, that was supposed to be controversial, isn't it?
Yeah, it was an actor that was.
It was satire.
It was an actor.
He was playing
an actor,
someone in blackface. Because his career was like.
He wasn't in blackface.
No, but he was.
He was playing someone in blackface.
But that's the thing, though. But even though that is the case, and I get it, it's still been controversial. You see Downey Jr. on, I think it was Joe Rogan or somewhere, saying he got a load of grief for it.
Yeah, he got loads of shit for it.
Got some at the time, but now more recently.
See,
but he's one of those ones I saw every few years.
That is the point.
Because in the film,
he's saying, this is a controversy. I'm playing blackface.
And it's like, why you keep doing the
black
voice?
Character that says, what do you mean, you people? Nick B says, I'm torn apart. My head says Ollie won't be successful, but my heart still wants it to work. If Ollie stays, I'm hoping he will evolve from this formation.
That's basically me.
Yeah, I think that's all of us.
That is reasonable.
Yeah.
I think we all want Ollie to succeed.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want him to win all his games? It's just, you've got to be honest. Do you think he's going to? Probably not. I just don't. I think this is going to have a happy ending, and I hope I'm proven wrong.
You have a happy ending, don't you, Jay?
I do.
Have you ever?
No, I haven't.
But
right?
I've
Those
had a few
rumours are
massages,
rubbish.
Right? And I really like one of them was
a massage. What, out of the local paper?
No, not out of the local paper. One was it like a Lush thing. And it's like couldn't be more above
You got a
board.
massage in Lush.
They're so good.
He just went in
the
there.
room smells nice and everything.
Took his kecks off.
That's not a real.
I didn't pay for
some
it.
weird fella
No,
in
but
back of Lush.
No, it wasn't in the back. It was underground. And it wasn't with a fella. It was an American woman.
He was like, meet me in the car park.
An American woman.
Yeah, I've had one in Lush, one in a Range Rover, one in a conservatory at my gran and granddad's. But what I'm saying is, I was so nervous at the end, thinking like, I hope they don't try and get going here? Because I'm worried. Like, do you know when it's all like, oh, and then how does that go about? Does anyone know?
Oh, what?
When
you
they,
get scared of getting an erection?
No, I got scared in case they were thinking it's a dodgy massage. The whole time I'm laid there going, please just be a massage. Please just be a massage.
That's the problem if you go to your brothel for a massage.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want him to think it's a dodgy one. Yeah, if you're in a reputable place, then don't think it's dodgy, bro. It's fine.
But at Passions,
One of the girls, like,
It's like, I'm in my local Valentine's and I'm scared that they think it's
was.
dodgy. No one thinks it's dodgy, bro.
I did.
one of the girls he used to work with, he used to offer us massages, right?
Yeah.
And it was like massage or head massage, right?
Massage.
What head? Jay said.
So she went in for a massage. She told me, and the girl said to her like, and she said, "Shall I take my top off?" And the girl was like,
She said that, or you
No,
said
the
that?
girl- the girl
the
said-
girl did to you.
"No, the
What?
girl I work with went for a massage at work, right?
Right,
So you can have a head massage or you can have a massage." So she's gone in for the massage,
Right.
and the masseuse has said, and she said to the masseuse, "Shall I take my top off?" So the masseuse is like, "If you want." So she said, "I took my top off and all that." And the masseuse gave me a head massage. She hadn't realised.
Head massage, but with my tits out.
That's what she did. She said, I came out of there and realised I just sort of got my tits out for a head massage.
I mean,
That's like Joe, he goes for a back massage and he lies there with his cock out. And they're like, Joe, we
It's
don't
like-
do that here at David Lloyd.
yeah, they're just like, excuse me, sir, why have you got a condom on? I didn't know what it was. I was nervous. Fair enough. Got my tits out for a head massage.
That's a great story.
Alex Bailey's member of the first team. Member
Alex Bailey's
upgrade.
member.
Yeah, sorry. So Subaruto Malik, sorry I've butchered that one, said, heard your podcast with Rory Adam. Love the facts how you're feeling exactly the same way I am. So much negativity on social media. It's appalling. There is a lot of negativity in it. It's like as well, if you're
the
not
right
negative, if
podcast?
you're not moaning. What?
This is the right podcast.
I know,
So I've been moaning every week.
Ayashgoyal
Positive
says,
vibes only.
who is your favourite player of all time? Adam Joe, he's missed me out for some reason.
David Beckham.
See, I don't know.
Eric Cantona and David Beckham are like,
Yeah. See, Cantona is like folklore for me because I
He's
didn't really
not-
see
he's not
it
a
live.
footballer. He's
Yeah.
more than that.
But
Yeah,
the
I'm
one
not
who
a
was
man,
my
I'm Cantona.
favourite growing up was Ruud van Nistelrooy. So I'll probably stick with him.
that's a shout.
Fucking love.
You know what, though?
I love Rooney as well.
We're all gonna, when we're old and we're finished, excuse me, we're all gonna sit there and be like, I saw Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not bragging, but I saw Ronaldo literally from day one at United through his
Do you know what it was weird? Is when we had Abdullah and Ronaldo on, Ronaldo Brown, and they were getting emotion. Because it's like their opportunity to see Ronaldo play for their
They've
club,
never
'cause they were
seen
too
him.
young.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said like Ronaldo said he
Wow.
barely remembered it, and I think Abdullah was a little bit like, I was a kid, I sort of remember
Yeah.
it, but not obviously. They're only
Whereas
like
it was
early
my
20s.
pomp.
Yeah, that's like me. I was like, in my 20s. Alal Fuber says the last place for sensible Man U.
We're
fan
so sorry.
Opinion.
We're
I am sorry.
So
I am sorry.
If you're not called Dave, this geezer fuck
I
your
am,
name
and
up.
I hate it because it's such a
I
Brexit
apologise.
thing. I can't read that one. I'm sorry. Awaf Saman as well. Thanks for your super chat. Andy Cole and Eric Cantona says Philip Glover are up there for me. Jack Rutter says Irwin too, Mr.
I
Consistency.
love it. Someone says Nanny. I'm not criticising that. I just love it.
Do you know what thing with
That
Nanny
someone
is?
out there is like, my favourite United player is Nanny. Because he is one of those players.
But Nanny's like one of those where his show reel is unreal. Like it's like John O'Shea. It's amazing if you look at his highlights and clips. It's just when you're watching him week in, week out, there were times when he would make you want to scream. But he was good. He was good.
You know
value.
what? If I was doing YouTube around Nanny's career, people would have been like, how they are with Marshall with me.
You'd have been.
I love Nanny.
Nanny
And
FC.
I used to get annoyed when people criticise him because it's like, that's what you want from your wingers, isn't it? You want them to be, I know,
Take risks.
take risks, try and do things.
Run at the
Sometimes
man.
you'd be mad frustrated, but it's like, stop comparing him to Ronaldo and just look at the facts that, you know what's mad?
His assists.
Really, top 20 Premier League wingers, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
I was about to go top 10's dangerous because I'm not thinking properly. But
The thing is though,
he's
now
defo up there.
Now, when people
Top
say
20.
winger, like people say Salah's a winger, he's not really, is he?
No.
Like
Forward, innit?
Nani was a winger.
Yeah.
Salah ain't getting chalk on
These
his boots
days, you
and putting
expect
across
your
it.
wingers to get 20 goals a season, don't you?
Like he's a, you know what I mean? He's like you said, he's a forward. Like because people compare him to like Giggs and that, and Beckham.
Yeah.
It's like
he doesn't play the same way that like Mason Greenwood does off the right.
No.
They're not. It's not the same role at all.
Do you know what I mean?
That was when you were sort of transitioning to this, when like the Robin era, wasn't it? But now
That was before, because then once you had the DMs in, people took away your wingers started playing higher up the pitch,
Yeah.
which then became forwards, part of your front three.
Nigel Moore says Duncan Edwards was the best I ever saw.
Wow.
I love that you've seen that.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
man. Old school.
That's fucking nice.
Someone saying Scholes.
Yeah,
Scholes
he's
is
right up there. Top five for me.
Yeah.
The Skulls.
Do you know what I mean?
Top five.
It's weird, isn't it? Because rival fans, what they always do with United, they'll always claim like, "Oh, we only won it because he was in a good team. He only won it because he was in a good team."
Yeah.
No matter which player you name, like it's all Scholes only won 11 or whatever it was Premier League titles because he was in a good team.
Yeah.
No, like, we won those titles
So
because we had
Giggs
him.
was 13.
Yeah.
Neville and Skulls were 11.
I think Scholes has got more than Neville. Neville's got a 10.
Nah, yeah,
Because Scholes won it that last time when Neville wasn't there anymore.
Oh yeah, 12, 13.
Yeah.
yeah, because Neville like didn't
Retired
Neville,
2011.
But when Skulls retired, he didn't miss one out, did he?
No, we didn't win it.
Because
He came back and we
6
won it.
months in it.
Yeah. I think I think it goes Giggs, then Scholes, then Neville.
Yeah, you've got it here. Yeah, Giggs. Yeah, you nailed it. Giggs on 13, Scholes on 11,
Yeah.
Neville on 8.
So I would have said Neville had more.
Yeah.
But I think he didn't qualify for
Who's-
some medals because
Can
of
you see
injury.
it? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
All right.
But I have only seen top 3.
All right, go on then. Who do you think's got 7?
Like all of the people that have got 7.
There's 2 people.
Just for United.
For United.
Oh no, well I mean it's ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the for United.
Put it for United because we're
The best.
for
No one
ages.
else wants. 7.
You need to get both of these, you.
Yeah.
But you'll be in
Beckham.
trouble.
No,
Nope.
6.
Oh shit. Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Probably the most consistent player in the history of association
Irwin.
football.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah. I love the fact that Phil Neville's on 6
Beckham had
as well.
5 in it.
Nah, 6.
6.
Oh, 6.
But Phil
Solskjaer
Neville.
had 6 as well. Fucking hell.
Oh, real
Solskjaer would have had more if he were injured.
Yeah. Forget that.
Because he
Solskjaer
should have got
had
one in
6.
08, but he was injured.
Yeah. So Solskjaer's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this, like the 9th or the 8th.
And he's going to
most
get his
ever.
7th.
I love the
as a
fact we
manager.
just dominate that list.
Fucking
as well.
Incredible.
Like even now, like
7 is coming.
do you know what I mean?
Well, the only
Those-
one that gets in the top 20 that isn't a United player is
John Terry.
John Terry.
Yeah, and he's not
Wanker.
who's adding to that, is
Wanker.
it?
No.
And he's a Man United fan.
I know he isn't it? Mate. Love the fact that Mikel Silvestri's up there as well. Well, he's in there. Yeah.
You know
that's
how good,
we
you know
were.
how highly rated Mickey Silvestro is when we played Inter when we won the treble, and then he came to us the following year. He was so massively highly rated.
Yeah, it's mad, innit?
Then he scored 2 against Liverpool. Remember that in one game?
Yeah. Awaf Zaman says, don't have any money, but I've been following you guys since 2014, Moyes days, and you've become a family to me. I always watch you guys every single video, and I love you guys. Keep up the great work. Glory, glory, Man United.
Love
Thanks
you,
for your
bro.
support.
Cheers,
Love to
mate.
you as
Thank
well.
you.
And we appreciate all the support.
15 minutes till kick-off.
Sub Hubroto Malik says, just call me Bob J. Predictions for the game. Also, that nanny goal against Spurs.
Did it hit off
The
Tevez?
deflected one. I was at that game.
It hit off
And I was
Tevez, innit, a bit?
Sat in the
Yeah, I think there's
east
a little
stand,
thing,
what,
yeah.
sat in like, and so directly behind it, but like 60 yards away. And I didn't see it got deflected. He just went fucking mental.
No, he did it. It's still a great goal.
Yeah, but you could. I didn't know it got
It
deflected.
does.
Till I got
I think
home.
it hits Tevez.
Do you remember when we played Real Madrid and he got sent off, right? I know, it's horrible.
Kunit Kikir, you motherfucker.
Oh, bro.
I
But
will snap
I
you.
remember we got a corner, right? And he's geeing up the crowd, Nanny. He's
Yeah.
going like that. Yeah, and everyone, Old Trafford's pumping. He's like, yeah, and he goes to take this corner. He's going, yeah, and he goes like that.
First
And
man.
he kicks it to the first man. They counter and nearly score. That's the most nanny thing ever.
Yeah.
It was genuinely the worst corner I've ever seen. Manny Sokol says, Chicharito, very, very good player for that short space of time when he's Chicharito.
Yeah, good
I was
player.
convinced he was going to like beat United for 10 years and score about
I loved him
200 goals.
at the time. The way he left me a bit. And I don't know if you know what, I should let him off with it because
I don't
everyone
know,
lost their heads on the
like,
Moyes. But,
Yeah, come on, like Evra, Vidic, him.
but I remember him annoying me towards the end. Like
Was it?
he really annoyed me towards the end.
There was a few like that.
I think he was like liking Instagram posts during games or something like. I don't know. It was just something. And I remember thinking,
Do
bruh,
you know what though? And this is going to be a
You're a
massively
bitch, man.
unpopular thing though. I got a bit annoyed with Vidic for that.
yeah, for
I
joining
did,
into mid-season.
Yeah, I just
did
thought
as well.
the ship sinking, and our skipper's like, I'm off halfway through the season.
Yeah, that is weird.
Like,
That hurt me a
Oh
bit.
right, nice one.
But then you know what I think we have to do? you see how I have this little thing with Chicharito and we've got this little thing with Vidic. It's like you got to remember, like, they went from working with Fergie to working with Moyes.
I get that.
And
day in,
like,
day
that
out,
must
it's
have
gotta be
rattled
hard,
their
hasn't it?
heads.
Yeah.
And also, he wasn't playing that much that season, Vidic, was he?
Yeah, you think he'd have.
Yeah, but he's our captain, man.
No, I know, but
And you know what annoyed me about it as well?
Ashley Young left it in
the way-
Christmas, and no one's having to go in for that.
It's the
Yeah,
way
but
it was like, it's a
Ashley
mutual
Young, bro.
I know
decision.
what I'm saying.
You know,
Captain.
like, they did that press conference like,
Yeah.
it's a mutual decision.
Yeah.
Basically, Nemanja said he was going, and I agreed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not mutual, is it? Yeah, we both agreed we should see other people. She just said it first.
No, you'll agree. What is it? Well, we disagree. Agree to disagree. No, let's agree that you agree with me.
Yeah.
I want you to stay in Nemanja. No, I want to leave. Let's just agree to disagree. No, let's agree I'm going to Inter Milan in January. All right, then, yeah. All right, yeah.
Fine.
Fair enough.
We
whatever.
both agree on that.
That's what I wanted anyway. so.
Mutually agreed. Can you guys wish Curry Khan a happy birthday? Yep, happy birthday.
You know. Enthusiasm.
Shahrukh
FC.
Khan. Do you know who Shahrukh Khan is? What did you call him?
Go on, here we go, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm shit. Right,
You defo didn't say what's there. You said something else.
What, you
That's
read
what
it
he
out
said.
then?
Who is it? Do you know who it is?
It's an actor. He's one of the most famous actors on the planet. Forget Bollywood actors. One of the most famous actors
What's he
on the
been
planet.
in?
Fuck knows. But he's an Indian actor, innit? I know
he's
that.
one of the most famous
Bro,
actors
if
on
he
the
walked
planet.
in this room, I'd know him, bro.
Right,
I don't
well,
know
I'm
his
sorry.
movies, though, innit?
Right, I am sorry. I
He'd
don't
walk
watch...
in this room and Joe would go, oh, your dad's here, Adam.
No, hang on a minute. Such a bastard.
Oh, your dad come to pick you up today. Has he? Little
Sorry,
do you know,
I
it's
know.
Shah Rukh Khan.
I've not even watched many Bollywood films.
Nor have I, but I know.
But you can't name me one he's been in, right? And as well.
The only Indian film I can remember is Kabhi Khushi
Kabhi Gum.
And I don't know if he's in
remember
that.
Is this
I don't
what you
think he
That
was
was
in
at the
that.
cinema when I worked
Like,
at
do
the
you want to
cinema.
look at
Kabhi Khushi,
Shah
Kabhi
Rukh
Gum.
Khan and look at that's not him.
That's no.
You just found you typed in Mr. Khan, didn't you?
Why is that?
Yeah. Genghis Khan.
Yeah. A boxer from Bolton. What's going on here? How do you not know him, Jay?
Oh,
Kyle
wanky,
Chester
wanky.
says, Ole, Zidane, Poch, Ten Hag, doesn't matter. 100% support for the club. And I remember telling my mates, Chris Eagles was going to be the next Beckham. Hey.
Yeah, he looked like it for a minute, didn't he?
Chris Eagles.
Remember that goal he scored at Everton when he nearly
Mate,
fell
that's
over?
one of the best games ever. That is underrated, that game.
Darren Gibson.
I love
and
the
I thought
G-bomb.
James Wilson
The
was going to
G-bomb.
be a star.
James Wilson was good
for that game
Injuries
against Hull.
Yeah, and I tell you what else I thought was going to be really good. What's he? Rodrigo Posibon. He had one game.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought he
and
looked
then
decent in.
Pogatet's killed him.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
Botano
feel
well.
like I know.
Yeah.
Like
Giuseppe Rassi was mine.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing I sent you?
He was good enough to
Yeah,
play for United.
if you want to see a proper interview, Giuseppe
about to
Rassi,
say.
you should check out.
He was good. He had the quality to play for United, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
But he
some of
just-
these
Lovely
players
goals,
as well,
Sam.
like he went over to Villarreal, didn't he, and banged in loads of goals. Like
He was,
they've got it.
Yeah.
Just
He was the only player behind Ronaldo and Messi that year in terms of goals.
Really?
says it all, like, doesn't it?
That's
Then he got injured. Remember in our interview as well, he was
really
talking
good
about how Bayern Munich wanted him. Was it Bayern Munich, Barcelona, or Bayern Munich, Juventus?
It was like the three
And he was
biggest
about
clubs
to
other than
sign.
United in the world.
He's about to sign, and then he done his ACL.
That's so shit.
That interview, if you've not seen it, go and check it out.
'Cause you
McKola
think even
interviewed
if
Giuseppe Rossi. Sorry, go
Sorry?
and check it out on the channel. You know,
After.
the game, whatever,
Yes.
after the game, obviously. Go on,
You
sorry,
think
bro.
even if nothing else, like he might not have won anything, or he might not start every week. That's probably like 20 million euros in your bank that you missed out on there, isn't it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so shit that. So
This
shit.
is the thing, innit? It's like one of those things where you, once it happens, innit?
Yeah.
It's like no coming back from that.
Nope.
Not to that level, anyway.
Should we do some score predictions?
Go on.
You go first, Adam.
Oh shit!
I'll read a super chat while you're thinking. And that
I was
Makashi
yawning.
says,
I thought
don't
Joe's
care
about to
who
do his
wins,
prediction. I could get
just
this
win
yawn
for
out.
fuck's sake.
his score
Yeah, give
predictions
us
in
your
the
skull.
comments.
Give us your skull. Give us your score predictions.
I'm scared. I think we're gonna win.
Yeah, I think 2-1 United.
2-0 United.
I'm gonna go.
Ronaldo's
Rashford.
not scoring it.
No.
He's gonna make it 4-4 in the Champions League.
I think Rashford and Pogba.
I love Marcus Rashford. I love it if he scored.
Yeah,
Toby Ajiwi says, love you lot. I don't even watch for the football. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you for your support as well. This is so sad. Alexa played Esposito says, Vidic has always been my favourite. Pure passion and aggression at all times. And Rude, who my mum used to call Rude Van Nostril Boy.
She's a disgrace.
She's on the sniff.
Wow.
Did you ever used to call yourself Rude Van Nostril Boy?
I wish. Someone's saying that Andrew T. Saying that Jay's had too much cherry coke. Fucking losing the mouth. What? Too much Perry
Jay's
cock.
had too much Perry cock.
Okay. Akash man, thanks for your support and your super chat, even though there's nothing on it.
What's your prediction, Jay? I think 2-1 United.
I'm gonna go with 1-0 United. When I went 2-0, didn't I? Sorry, 2-0 in the previous.
I don't know why where are we getting this confidence from?
I don't know. It's that thing that when it the closer it gets to kick off, the more confident I get.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like, oh yeah, we'll do this at that. Yeah, we're up for it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, I'll go through some of the score predictions we've had. We've got a lot of balls for United. And Kami Achibi says 2-1 United. Red Alert 67 says 2-0. Mina says 2-1 United. Hilary Bildy says Ronaldo and Rashford to score. 3-1 United. A couple of people saying Atalanta. Per Christensen says the Holy Trinity. Great to have you guys on the watch along. Yes, thank you. Matthew Brannan says 4-0. Betrina Peace Agonenzi says 4-1 is my only prayer.
Quite positive predictions generally.
Yeah. Kiki Kikison says 5-3 United.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sam Mercer 4-2 United. Keep them coming. Let us know. Glenn F says 6-0.
6-0. 6-0.
Hey. Yeah. We just want to get a win. Go into the derby.
The derby's coming.
Hey. Positivity. Feeling, you know.
I pray to God.
You know.
Not another annihilation.
I know, man. Honestly. Do you think if it was like that, do you think you'd leave early, Macca?
What, 6-1?
The derby.
No.
Behind, would you stick out?
I am Dido. I go down with the ship.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never left early.
Yeah, I stayed until the end of the 6-1 against City.
Yeah. The other day, I had a few lads around me.
4-1 Liverpool stayed to the end.
Yeah, I stayed. Was it the centre scored the last goal? I think I left after that. That was right at the end, though. But no, I'm with you. I just think, to be honest with you, by the end of the Scousers, I'm having a laugh.
Yeah.
We were just like, because you know, you got like almost like drunk,
punch drunk at that point, aren't you? Yeah.
Punch drunk feeling. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, this is just nonsense.
Yeah.
So it was actually.
It becomes a cartoon, doesn't it?
It does. Philip Glover says fair play, Adam. Kevin Winston says Rashford hat trick.
Please.
Fair play for what?
For the fact that you said you stay till the end, you won't go down. You will go down with the ship. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to. You know why I think though, not because of players. Like I think sometimes they probably deserve you to walk out. It's like the thought that day of Liverpool fans just being able to sing for the whole game. It's like pride. I don't know. Pride just kicks in it. So I would have just started singing louder.
Yeah.
Like I would have been 3-0, 4-0 like this.
Yeah. And then last 10 minutes.
And then after half time, I would have just Pogba gets sent off. I'll just start singing.
Yeah.
I'll just think, oh fuck it.
That's when it got really testing when he went and got that red card. And I was like, oh my, because I honestly thought this is going to be like about 10-0 this.
You know what? I wouldn't have blamed if everyone got sent off. I don't mind. I like foolishness. I want you to lose your head.
Yeah.
I do want you to lose your head.
But the thing is, I don't think Pogba did lose his head.
No, he didn't.
I think he was just stupid.
Ronaldo did. Ronaldo should have got sent off.
Head. Yeah.
Really, if you're looking at
it's like,
someone does that
more
today.
Annoying with Pogba because it wasn't like he was like, come on, everyone get into it. I've gone to. It was just a shit tackle.
I thought it wasn't a red. I thought it was harsh.
Did you?
Watching it back now, I think it is a red. Yeah. But I still think it's harsh. Like 4-0 down, bro. You can just allow that.
Yeah, but then if the game gets away from you, then all of a sudden, who knows?
Danny Shields says 7-1 United, wanting to get his second United hat trick.
Who was his first one against?
Newcastle, wasn't it?
Oh, well done, Jay.
Yeah,
what was the score?
6-0.
It's the only hat trick he ever got for United.
Yeah.
The first time round.
Took him a while to get one as well.
Under the wall as well. I remember when he stood up to take
and then he went.
I was like, why is he still on free kicks? Because he's not scored for ages.
And he blagged. I don't know if he blagged, but I thought it was a blag at the time because he pretended to jump like he was in the wall as a celebration. And went like he meant to do it, and I thought.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't know. You're in the form at the moment. Everything you touches is going to go in.
Yeah.
Like there was one against Villa where he kind of just swung his heel at it, and it went in, and it's like. John O'Shea does that, and we're all going.
Do you remember Welbeck for England? That one in the Euros.
Yeah.
When everyone was like, "Did he mean it?"
Of course he meant it. It's Danny Welbeck.
Do you know what I mean? He sees that shit.
It's not Ronaldo. I mean, Danny Welbeck. If Danny Welbeck does it, he meant it.
The GOAT. Yeah.
Can we get that turned down a bit, please? In case we get this whole thing pulled.
Right. That's not being picked up on the headphones, I don't think.
I could hear it in my headphones.
In your headphones?
Was that because you were singing it?
I was singing, yeah.
Almost kick off.
Yes.
Getting a couple of 3-1 Uniteds coming in. People feeling a bit. How are we feeling? Confident?
If we lose tonight, can we go bottom of the group here?
Have a look there. The group is on your screen.
No, we can't go bottom, can we?
No.
Of course not, because Villarreal and Young Boys can't both go ahead of us. We can be third, though. If Atalanta
Wait,
and
you
Villarreal
said
both.
yeah. If
No, we can't go bottom.
oh yeah, because we can't have.
Give
3
us a
points.
like, by the way, people. We've got about 600 likes. Let's get
We've got
to
a point
1,000
deduction.
likes by kickoff.
Yeah, let's get to 1,000 likes.
Jay eats likes, so you
Yes.
don't get fed if you don't get likes.
That's true.
1 like equals 1 calorie for Jay.
Harry Maguire, should he still be captain?
He shouldn't have been captain from the start.
Who should then?
But there hasn't been a reason. Like, I would never have made him captain anyway.
Okay.
Who would you have made
So
captain?
from that perspective, he shouldn't be captain.
Yep.
But has he done something where you go take it off him? I think that'd be a bit harsh.
Who
Who should have been captain at the time? David De Gea, Paul Pogba, Marcus Rashford. There's players at Bruno Fernandes. Bruno
Fernandes
wasn't there. Yeah, sorry. There's players at United that deserve that captaincy
also
more
he-
than Harry Maguire.
Yeah,
and
and
with his
also-
track record and where he comes from and all that stuff. This, like, even when he came to Man United, that was his biggest ever.
The
So then
problem-
heaping that armband on him is going, woo.
I think the problem
and
as
his
well,
form's never justified it.
like of all them players you mentioned, like 3 of them in that first season missed a big chunk of the season, didn't they? Or 2 of them, sorry.
Pogba's been-
No, but there's
also Pogba,
when you're permanent captain, we know you're permanent.
All right, yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Like
it's
Robbo in
yeah,
93 or whatever.
It's
sorry.
like
Pogba, though, there've been too many talks of him going and stuff.
I would have went.
I wouldn't.
Here's your
I-
armband,
Too
son.
uncertain. De Gea was
You going
had been
nowhere.
poor for 18 months.
But it doesn't
Rashford
matter.
was 22 at
It
the
doesn't.
time.
In my opinion,
21.
In my opinion,
22.
De Gea had still done more to earn that armband.
You think?
Alpha Omega says the night is ours, by the way.
Sorry, and I think in the dressing room, I need to say this in a way where it's not disrespectful, but I don't think people look at Harry Maguire like that in this dressing room. Maybe at Leicester, cool. In this dressing
But do they
room,
look at De Gea
with
like that?
Ronaldo and yes, you think? I think David De Gea when Ronaldo, it was like when I saw Cavani and Ronaldo the other day. I thought Cavani chats to Ronaldo, Ronaldo listens to him because them man are on a level.
Yeah.
And I think to a certain extent, you got Bruno with that. I think Pogba,
Rashford,
De Gea, as well as another. I think he demands the respect.
He's obviously
of that
got the
dressing room.
pedigree, hasn't he?
Do you know what I mean? I don't think Harry Maguire does, and it's unfair to expect him to be able to do that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with everything you just said there. My worry was De Gea looked like he might be leaving at that point. Rashford's 22.
Oh.
Ronaldo's hit one from 30 yards.
Fair
Rashford's
straight to
22.
keep him up with a dig,
Pogba
innit?
had been talking
Early doors,
about
20
leaving
seconds
that
in.
summer, hadn't he?
Yeah.
Was that the summer that Pogba
Yeah, yeah.
was like, maybe it's time
I
for
mean,
something to
there's
challenge?
no
obvious
great candidates.
No.
I
And
think
he
at the
had been there
time,
6 months at the
I
time.
mean, you had this discussion about a year ago. I said maybe Marcus would have been my choice, but again, it's a 20-odd-year-old, and that's probably just me being a bit sort of biased because I
And
like
again,
him.
he
I
sort
love
of
him.
leads by example, but he's not massively vocal, not
No,
a
no,
massive
he's not.
sort
But
of.
I
He's not a
think-
general, is he?
No.
And again, I think your captain is your manager on the pitch.
Yeah.
Your captain pretty much represent your manager.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Maguire representing me as a manager.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that to be my.
Would you go with Varane now? Who'd you go with now? Is it too soon?
I think you go Varane in it.
Do you think?
Yeah, but
Maybe.
Run is the easy. No one can argue with
What's that
that.
ball there?
No.
I'm sure.
Who's going to argue with that? He'll go what? Say what?
Yeah, Ronaldo makes sense, but
It's like, huh?
I don't agree with like taking it off a player once they've been given.
I think that's the issue.
I don't think
is
anything's
that,
happened
and,
where you go take it off.
And also, it's out that is how it's going to look in it. He's lost the captaincy.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Too
Ronnie's gained
political
it.
to take it off him.
Yeah, and at times the weird thing with Maguire as well, he seems to like that little bit of confidence, and I think that could wreck it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you
But
take
then
it off him.
that's
I understand,
the
but
captain has to be sure of themselves, and I don't think he's ever been sure of himself as a Man United player. Maybe in periods, but like. And again, I'm not saying he's a bad player here. I'm just.
It's Bailly on the right of the back three as well, if anyone was interested. Varane in the middle, Maguire on the left. So it is just a straight swap out, Lindelof with Bailly. I wondered if Bailly might want to go in the middle or something, but he is on the right-hand side. Does he worry you by not as a player? Because I know you like him, Adam, but just the fact that he's hardly played and it's a new system that he's coming into, or do you just think, if anything, he's got more support, more cover around him,
Should be
it
all
might
right,
suit him, yeah.
Should be all right.
I think it's all these players can suit a back three, can't they, or a back five, or you look at it in the centre backs. Like Maguire can carry the ball at defence, Varane can obviously, and Bailly can. Let's not forget that. Do you know what I mean? And like, I think it kind of works.
I
It
think-
should do in theory anyway. I know it's, like I said earlier, it's only early days and we've not really seen it properly. But in theory, it should work
He
because
gets the
they're all
best out of-
decent centre backs,
Yeah.
especially with the ball at the feet.
He should get the best out of Maguire.
Yeah.
Because one of his best attributes is carrying the ball when it's at his feet. And this allows him
That's
to
what
do that.
impressed me about him at Leicester.
Yeah.
I saw him at like Anfield.
He's one of the best
and
in the world at that.
the Etihad. And
Yeah.
he was like racing up the pitch with the ball.
Yeah,
I think he
he is-
scored against the Scousers.
So also, but if you look at the way Leicester play, they're even like if you watch them now, Johnny Evans picks the ball up just on the edge of their 18-yard box, takes it under pressure, passes it on. They're all coached in that way. Like that's repetitive. That's on the training pitch, putting people under pressure. There, that is.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. Like, and that's not. It is kind of a criticism, but it's just pointing out the fact that that's how they play at Leicester. Like if you watch now, all of their defenders I was watching, and they never even won the game, but I was watching them against Arsenal the other day, and Evans was doing the same things, putting out wide, picking up the ball. Taking it
Yeah.
forward.
No, obviously it's a thing they do, but my point was like he got it in.
He
him,
could
you know?
do it, yeah.
I understand what you mean. Like at Leicester, it's more of they do it more than we do.
Lindelof as well.
Yeah,
Looks like that.
people like
better maybe at passing than he is at carrying the ball, but again, good on the ball. And Varane obviously does a bit of both.
Started quite high tempo, this, isn't it?
It's a very flat formation, isn't it? It's like there's no.
When you're not in possession, definitely. Like they're just all sat back. We're all sat back. They just got the ball.
It's very narrow.
Yeah.
Played
Luke
good.
Shaw
Good
there,
pressing
read
there,
that
Luke
well.
Shaw. 4-on-4 here.
Is it
Played
an artificial
quickly.
pitch or something?
Don't know. It looks a bit.
Marcus
go
on the
Rashford.
edge of the box,
Goes
going
past
into
one.
the box.
Go on, son.
Cuts back. Oh.
Shoot, Paul.
Pogba.
Played.
Ball there.
Go on, have a
McTominay.
crack, Matt. Oh,
So-
Scott
Scott
in!
Oh! Fucking hell!
I thought that was going in,
not
you know.
gone in? I thought it was going in the middle of the
I thought it was
net.
off his arm as well.
Off his head.
Played
Oh,
Harry.
that was a good play there.
Oh, it's
All
a
started
free
with
kick.
Luke Shaw pressing up really well.
Yeah.
They've took that free
Looked
kick.
like
quick.
it was
I thought
dribbling
that was
in.
I was certain that was in.
Is this an artificial pitch or is it just a bad pitch?
I don't know. It's very.
It does look
looks
like it's a
thick,
bit
doesn't
like
it?
that 4G, whatever it's
Thick
called.
top on it. We'd know if it was. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
We'd have heard.
They might have just grown the grass out a bit.
Was it Young Boys? Young Boys have an artificial pitch.
Yeah, young boys did.
Nearly
I
a
was in there.
dream start there.
No. Oh, fuck's sake. I hate stuff like that. Because now you're thinking, the longer we go without scoring here,
Yeah.
he don't do anything wrong. He just gets deflected.
Played
It would
Rafa.
have been a bit of luck with it, but good play. Pogba did well there. Rashford did well as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was good all round. Like,
Yeah, it was.
Luke Shaw doing well to
Played
read it.
Ronnie.
Yeah. I think with Pogba, maybe obviously he's got a bit more cover behind him now, but he just needs to be a bit quicker on the ball when he plays deep, doesn't he? Because
Yeah, that's the main criticism of when he's deep. Is
Yeah.
he doesn't release it
Because
quick
it's
enough.
like he wants to sort of show off a bit and like
Yeah.
because he's so strong
Yo, lads.
and he uses his strength in his dribbling more than most players, doesn't he? He wants to win the ball, then hold someone off, beat him, turn him, and then pass it. But sometimes when you're in that position, you've got three men around you. He just loses the ball too often.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, and it's a sort of growing trait in it when he's
Yeah.
played deep.
Yeah.
That's been the reason. It's like, can he play deep all the time?
I know.
John B says, if Joe is Jesus here, who's God the Holy Spirit?
Handball that. Go on, Rashford.
Rashford, Ronaldo.
Oh, it's a bit too much on that back here.
Who's God? Who's the Holy Spirit?
Ronaldo.
Holy
Oh,
Spirit.
look at that taking a mick.
Remember against Arsenal?
I love
he did
that.
that against
Love
them.
that.
Yeah. And speaking of
Was it Juru? Was
Nani,
it?
when he was doing the kick-ups as well, Nani.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, he was running down the wing
I've
with
seen
it.
people who are United fans
heading
saying
it.
that was disrespectful. We shouldn't have
What?
Nah, that's
That was
a bit-
amazing.
Yeah.
Especially some of the stuff
find
Arsenal
anything
used to
on
do.
Twitter, though.
The penalties they used to take and that.
Yeah.
And they're complaining about that. That's what I hate about that. The Wenger team went from being one of these proper bad boy teams like that you just kind of scared of and admired them to you just like you parody of yourself like you used to take the piss out of everybody and now you're talking
And
about
that penalty they took with Perez and Henry.
yeah, and they were like I'm sure even Wenger was complaining like it's disrespectful and all. It's like
Yeah, he did.
Get
After
a
that
grip.
game,
Yeah, think
he
of
said
some of the
that.
things his
Yeah.
players have done.
Yeah.
Just against United, let alone fucking against whoever else. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it was so good that game, that 4-0. I love
Played
Anderson with his no-look pass as well.
I loved him in the 8-2 when we were taking that free kick. And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
just looking at Chesney.
Played
Was
that
it
bit,
Chesney?
I don't know. They had some stinking goalkeepers. Do you know he's like
they had
first
some
choice at Juve
stinking
now?
centre-backs as well. Is it? Oh, yeah, of course he is.
Senderos
Yeah.
and that, and
Senderos and he was at Giroud.
Johan Giroud.
He was awful.
He's done
Who's
a
the other one as well? Who
he's
was
done
good,
like
but
a little that twizzle, yeah, and he stepped on Rashford to fuck the wanker.
Who was the other one who was good, but still just was annoying? Laurent.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
decent,
yeah.
but he was a twat and all, wasn't he? Who was it who saved it that time and balled it? Was it him? On the
might have
line,
been.
got sent off.
It might have been. I can't remember.
He just basically just saved it like a goalkeeper. I think it was him. I can't remember who it was. Someone.
It's weird because Arsenal had some great defenders.
Yeah.
And then they had some awful. Is that what you've ordered? Is that it? They had some stinkers as well.
Yeah.
You told me to get the coke in, didn't you?
Not on camera. Why are we watching him, Paul?
Yeah, watch him. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see it off the glass.
Hey, great stuff.
Tomino. Foul. Committed a foul.
I'm scared of this game today.
Yeah, it's this bit of a tricky one, isn't it?
Bay doing step overs. Someone
Would you
just
take a
said.
draw?
Yeah, because then you beat young boys and you're probably through in it, but
Yeah. Oh,
he was
yeah.
offside.
We need a win, you know.
Do you think you would take a draw?
Yeah, if we win this, we need like
wins.
2
We need
points
to
and we're
get
guaranteed
our-
top spot, I think.
Keep the momentum going after that Spurs win as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Close that.
He was offside.
I think
It
a
was,
draw
but it's
still
tight.
feels like a disappointing result to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though
unless
in the
it's
context-
0-0.
Yeah.
If we keep a clean sheet, I think you can defend it.
Yeah.
Because we've been so bad defensively. If you say we were too defensive, I can accept that. Because 11 goals in 3 games before this week. But if it's like 2-2 and we look sloppy, or it's a repeat of last time and we don't get the winner, that won't be good.
No. Give us a like. Get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. United start
Played it
almost.
around
What
us,
is it?
yeah.
9
Played
minutes
sure
in
done.
on our stream.
That's soft, that is. That's not
He's given
a
a foul
foul,
there.
ref. He's won the ball.
That's not a foul. He's booking him as well.
He's
not
won the
booking him,
ball.
is he? No, he's just speaking to him.
No, but he's won the ball. Like, it's
Yeah.
not even a foul.
No.
But now, next one, and you're booked. He's won the
How
ball.
is that a foul?
He's come from behind, but he's gone around.
It's sort of side on, isn't it?
Oh, looks like I know it's not.
Maybe his
deliberate, but
legs got
bent
caught
his
between his
He's hit
legs.
his
there.
ankle.
Yeah, I know it's not deliberate.
Gassy hours.
Yeah. You two full of pop.
Pop.
Full of sticky drinks.
Yes.
Ilicic, he's got a shot on him. Oh, he's got
That's
a
a
pass
great
on him
pass,
as well.
that. Oh,
Well blocked by
for
Varane.
Ram right in his chest.
I know.
How are they getting on Atalanta? Are they doing anything in Serie A? Do you know?
They drew the other day,
third.
late goal
Third?
against Udinese, I think it was. They were losing.
I want to see. Were you able to keep an eye on the score in the other game, Jay?
Yeah, of course.
Periodically, just check the
periodic table.
periodic table. Is that your favourite table?
Nah. My favourite table is 98, 99.
Nice, that's a good one. The Champions League group stage table. Yeah, if you can just give us updates on the Villarreal Young Boys game in Villarreal, that one.
Yeah, 0-0 in a minute. I'll keep you posted if anything changes. Get involved in the comments anyway. Let us know what's happening. What do you make of the start so far? 10 minutes in, 0-0.
They look all right. They're having a lot of the ball, or some of the, we're not dominating possession, but I don't necessarily mind that, to be honest. Wan-Bissaka thought about sliding in there, didn't he? But he stood him up instead.
Oh, it's poor from David De Gea, that.
1-0.
That's almost right at him.
That's shocking. See, they've just played it across. Shaw's not got close enough to his man, and it's gone straight under De Gea. That's really poor. 18 yards out and it's straight at him.
I mean, not great defending either, but I'd expect him to save that.
It's not great defending, but it's
It's,
So he's a bit unlucky there. McTominay gets the ball gets deflected in, and then that pass is too easy.
Oh, it's
Shaw's
bread
knowing
and butter,
him,
that.
but that's not really bad defending, is it? That's just bad
it's-
goalkeeping.
That's a howler, that.
Yeah,
it's
you're gonna if you're forcing teams to have shots from 18 yards out.
Yeah,
you're not
you're
doing
right.
too badly.
You
You
expect
just
a
gotta
keeper of
save
his
it.
quality as well.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not
come
in
on.
the corner, is it?
That's
It's
just
dead
a
centre.
big mistake.
Yeah. Fuck's sake, that's the last thing we needed, isn't it?
That's a great shot.
It is. I was going to say that. With a big.
There's a goal,
Why
there's a
are
goal
they
check
checking?
for offside. I think Ronaldo was telling the ref that someone was in De Gea's eyesight.
Who was offside?
So he's saying he's ran across.
He's doing that. Like he's in front of De Gea.
If this is stopped because of that, I love it.
I didn't see it in a
like
replay.
Ronaldo just decides now.
Yeah, Ronaldo's told the ref it's offside.
Video
So,
assisted Ronaldo.
Yeah.
so let's see a replay then. Fucking hell.
Oh, please give us a. Nah, it's gonna stand. Atalanta's
I'd
players
at
have
least
started
like to
walking back.
see a, you know.
Can we see
The
a
other
replay?
day, Wolves conceded and they got away with it massively. No, sorry, Wolves scored and Everton conceded. And you could tell their players were like, "Oh, fuck off."
What is it? Is it a goal?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to have seen a replay of it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that. 'cause
To be
they
fair,
I didn't see.
I don't think it was offside,
no,
but
you
let's
at least
have a
want to know
look.
what they're talking about,
Yeah.
what they're checking.
That's fucking shit goal to concede that.
Go on,
Ronaldo's
Ronnie.
it's good touching. He's through here. Oh, he got stuck in there though. Good on him. It's annoying.
Thought
that,
it
innit?
was just going to land for him.
Yeah,
then.
I did. It skidded right off the surface, didn't it? Oh, he's
Left one on the keeper
stuck
there.
his toe.
Nice.
Doing that because we've been so shit recently. That and De Gea's been so good. Now we actually look a bit better defensively, and then that happens.
I know. I mean, that is like you say. Let's not overthink it. That's just a big mistake from the keeper.
Yeah, just a
There's
shit-
no point in
shit
trying to be
goalkeeping,
like,
innit?
oh, there was this, there was that. There wasn't.
No, it's a shot
But,
from the 18-yard
you know-
line straight down the middle of the goal. That can't go in.
Just got to rally around now. Like I said,
It's all very Route 1 though. Like, it's what I mean. Like, this formation, man. It's like you're hoping for someone. Like, you're hoping for someone to hold the ball, bring someone else into play.
Thing is, as well, they've had their bit of luck, and our bit didn't go our way, did it?
no,
The
you're right.
deflected shot from McTominay hits the post instead of going in.
You called it. You said like, you know, you might look back at that and go,
Yeah.
we already are doing
It's
fucking
annoying,
10
innit?
minutes later.
I know.
Come on, played
Pulled that
Rashford.
well there, Rashford.
Played, Ronnie.
Go on,
Come back.
help him out.
Yeah, Sean needs to be pushing up here.
Run down an alley there.
Yeah.
Go on, open it up.
Need to hold possession for a minute. Look how Wan-Bissaka's pushed it. Dropping back a bit now, but
Pogba. Turn.
yeah, it just gets a bit tetchy now, doesn't it? First time we've held the ball, really, though, this.
But it's all very across the back line, and
Yeah.
there's nothing
So far, yeah.
in between
Just
the
how
lines.
how they sort of spark and turn it on when they try to, because they've not even really tried to go forward yet, have they? There's a space there, yeah, he's done well there. Who's that? Bailly?
Foul.
He's done well there.
But you see, unless if someone's not running with the ball,
It's a great pass that from McTominay.
played short.
Good touch
Yeah,
as
very
well.
good pass.
Throw into United. I hate this because it's just unnecessary, that, isn't it?
It is, and
It's a long way to go.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not, ruling and
It's
chalking
just
the
that we're
game off.
flaky at the moment.
Exactly, yeah. That's the last thing you need, isn't it? Especially when he's been so good all season.
Yeah, just hope it don't become a thing.
Yeah,
I hope it's
exactly.
just that's it, and then
Yeah.
we need him to make a good save in a bit and just get it out of his system, or we win this game so it don't become
Yeah, big
an
problem.
issue. Is he offside?
No. Ronaldo crosses it in. It's a good cross as well.
Well,
Shaw's
Shaw-
on. Oh, he's hit it
bounced
into
it.
the ground over the top.
oh,
Like the Euros
Side
final.
foot that
That's
just
just
Surely, innit?
deflating, man. Seriously,
I know.
It's a good cross
It's
as
a
well.
really
sick
good
of it.
Just hits it
It's
straight into the
straight
ground,
into
doesn't
the
it?
ground. Even if you hit it into the ground, it's not that bad, but so fucking
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
It's almost hit it straight down on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, like you were saying, there's a long way to go yet.
We're too fragile as a fan base at the minute.
Yeah,
for
it
this
just
sort of fucking
feels
shit.
horrible. Don't even
Go
concede.
on, Marcus.
Do you're right. Do you feel fragile?
We need to get higher up this pitch, man. It's
Yeah,
too.
it's like you got to push
Yeah,
on a
Shaw
bit
should
there.
have been closer to that man there.
Play for Ryan.
A few people here, right, getting the comments. Poor goalkeeping, says Lee Elliott, but we will score. Lee Elliott also says he's coming. Varane looking good, says Para Giotti Saikia. Yep. I think he's been very good, Varane, since he come. I know we've not exactly had
Played
loads of
short.
clean sheets when he's played, but he's been good.
Go on. Played Rashford.
What? This. This.
Just move it. It looks shit on the table.
It's down over here.
Could have just texted Adam. Is what
I was just going to push it forward.
All right, sorry.
Free kick to United, 25 yards out on the goal. What's it called? The fucking.
It's not really a foul, is it?
No, he steps across it. It's like an old-fashioned.
He's won it.
Ashley Young trying to win a penalty. That.
Did he try and do a step over?
I don't know what
He's
he's
caught.
done.
He's twisted his ankle
I don't know how he's
beneath
got
him.
a foul like that one.
No,
So
he stepped
I'd have
across
been
him.
raging if I was the defender. That.
Yeah. Remember when Ashley Young used to do that? Get in the box and then step across the defender
Yeah.
and go over. Literally did that.
They're loving that.
They've got the
shot,
fancy
ain't
camera on that one, haven't they? Yeah. What's he doing? Zooming in on the United badge on Luke Shaw's chest. All right, real.
they? Do you like that
artsy.
side boob?
Yeah. Well, you should, because that's Luke Shaw's side boob. Shaw with a cut with a
Come
free
on,
kick.
sorry boy.
Good
cross.
position as well. This. Let's actually score a goal from a set piece for once. That's good.
It's a ball at Harry Maguire.
Oh, he's headed it straight down.
He should have headed it across there.
He was doing well there though. Oh,
Fucked him into the goal.
Goals are so fucking. Don't even do anything there.
Sick. Let's have a look at it.
Head that back across.
Yeah, Harry Maguire's got to head that across, but he does well, like you say, with the
Good
cross.
but
It's just a bit too close to the keeper. The keeper collects it.
goals just
Ronaldo
fucking do what they want, don't
just
they?
not tries to knock him in the net, really.
I think that's harsh. Give that as a goal. Thing is, there though, a ref is never going to give a goal where
Played Pogba.
there's any sort of touch
And
on the
Varane.
goalkeeper, and then it goes in the net holding the ball.
No.
No, you can do what you want there as a goalie because that is never being given.
Oh, go on,
Oh,
go on,
yeah.
go
Come
on.
on then.
Ronaldo here, 25 yards out. He's going all the way.
No, he's done well there.
Should have got the foul there, really.
Looked like
After the chance went.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, but get a cross in.
it's good. Not good enough.
shoot.
Pogba.
Shoot. Oh, you got to
That's a
twat
Bruno.
one. Oh,
Pogba.
Bruno.
Run it!
Why is he
Oh.
hit it? I don't think it was for Ronaldo.
I know.
I think he hit it for Shaw.
He could have just passed it to him. He smacked that. Well, not smacked it.
Was he
but
going for Shaw or Rashford?
Yeah, I don't
No, was he
know.
going for
He's
Shaw?
just
He was going for Shaw.
Yeah, he's
pointing at
shouting.
Shaw.
He's shouting.
He could have just passed it to Ronaldo because there's no one in between them.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't. That,
Just
so.
he didn't quite.
I think he
look up in
saw
time, did
Shaw
he?
and just
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
And then
He saw
Ronaldo's
Shaw,
dropped back into it.
Yeah, then looked down for the ball and then crossed it without looking back up again, and that's when Ronaldo made his little run.
But take a
Good
bit off
tackle,
that and it
Pogba.
Go
could
on,
even just
Mom,
hit
Sam's
someone
got
and
that.
go
I
in.
know. Yeah,
It's good
though.
reaction to it, but
With what?
to the goal.
To
But
Ronaldo.
to the goal going in.
Oh right, yeah, sorry, yeah. Holding the ball much better, made a couple of chances. See, if he hits that like 50% pace or 75% pace, Ronaldo can probably get that in, can't he?
Yeah.
It's just too close and too powerful. It's a shame.
Yeah, a few people in the comments saying not happy with McTominay, not happy with Maguire.
What? For what?
I don't know. Someone
I think
Lads
McTominay for the
saying
goal,
Maguire is awful.
but I don't think
Maguire do?
the goal
Yeah, I
was
think
McTominay's fault.
Yeah, Odia saying McTominay had so much in games.
But if you look at the goal,
Oh,
he was
he's
kind of,
took that
I think he
down well,
might
the
be
kid
offside
there,
and
eh?
it might just be a late.
Surely he's offside.
Yeah.
Fucking shit that though, innit? He's
I always
offside.
think, imagine someone gets back to block it,
He's-
and then they like get injured or something.
He
It
is.
was offside.
He is. He's offside, surely. He's leaning past Varane. Varane's his man. Maguire's further up the pitch. That's a great
That's
touch.
a great touch.
Is that going to be a goal kick? Are they not giving that as a free? We don't even see. Show us 2 replays and don't show us the game. Show us 2 replays of a shot that just went wide.
I think it was offside, but I think he's right. The lineman didn't flag.
No,
So
he
if it
didn't
was a
flag,
goal,
but
it
I didn't
wouldn't
know
have
if they'd
stood.
have given it back, yeah. If they brought it back after.
It's a good tackle, that.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a foul, is it?
To give us a couple of fouls, hasn't he, this ref?
Yeah.
That haven't been. He likes us.
So far.
Or
Yeah.
he's just inept.
Oh, yeah, there is that as well.
Yeah,
That's
which
always
means
a
you'll probably give a
consideration.
bad one later on.
Yeah, you know that. 21 minutes in, 1-0. Just feels... Normally like this, you'd be like, well, you know what? We always come back from behind.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's, plenty of time to go. We've got Ronaldo or whatever.
Especially with the style of goal we conceded.
Yeah.
They haven't really opened us up. We haven't
Yeah.
got bad defensively.
That's
That
poor,
was
that!
shit from McTominay. That's
Yeah.
the thing with McTominay. I thought he had a really good game, or quite a good game against Tottenham. But we were saying, wasn't it? His touches, his first time control,
Yeah.
it can be poor at times, and it was again there. Once
I
he's-
don't know
once
if
he's
it was
got
you that made the
space-
point or you know, it might be wrong, but maybe Ollie's singling him out and praising him so much because he felt like he needed a bit of a boost rather than he thought he was. He said he's miles better than anyone else. I thought that's not true.
Yeah, against Tottenham.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I just thought that's not the case. Even if you thought he was the best, he wasn't miles better than anyone else.
No.
But I think it was you pointing out or saying like he just maybe needs a bit of an arm around him and a well done.
Yeah, because he's been
awful this season, and I like McTominay, but this
again,
season he's not been
the
good
touch
enough
was
at
just
all.
let him down, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's the problem. He's not, you know, he's not great on the ball when the ball's coming into him.
We're over reliant on him.
Yeah,
like,
but look here, the midfield
reliant
moving,
on him playing like that,
and he's not moving with him.
You know,
they just standing
like he's
on
supposed to
our
be
line,
a fucking unit.
Hold on, Varane, Pogba. Great. Well done, Rashford. Did well there, Rashford.
Yeah.
See, that's the good thing about Rashford. He does that better than any of the other options on the left. He comes back and works play up better.
Adds to the pressure this for Ollie.
I know.
Really does. Do you know what I mean?
I think losing this would add more pressure to him than if we lost on Saturday.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. You know, like if we drew today and lost Saturday, or we lose today and drew on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think this, because not getting Champions League football is gone.
And
rightly so with this squad, to be honest.
And you look at it, you know, I know I don't want to get ahead of it, 'cause still got 70 minutes to go, but what would this be like, our 5th loss already this season?
Yeah.
If it stayed like that.
More than that.
Is it more?
Oh, God, that's so bad. I keep
really
thinking
bad.
he's going to save it.
I know.
I keep thinking they're showing us another chance that never went in.
Yeah. They should. I don't know if it's the midfield or Shaw, but there should be someone nearer to him than that as well. If you pass
He
the ball
shouldn't
back,
have had a free shot.
Presumably Pogba, because.
But if you look on the edge
he's
of
the
the
midfield
box,
on that
as the
right
ball
side.
comes across, McTominay is just walking into the box.
Is he?
And he's not. I don't know where Pogba should
Yeah.
have been.
No.
Because he might have been his man. But if you look, McTominay is just there on the edge and
Is
he's
he?
not really committing to doing anything. He's just watching the play.
Alpha Omega says we are moving, great defending. I don't know if that's sarcastic or true. Let you make your own mind up.
Yeah, they're a good team, aren't they? But
They are just, you know what? And
They do
I
let
feel
you
like
play,
I'm being
though.
overly negative, but
Yeah.
I just can't help but be worried about Saturday when I see this, and I just think City are going to be a different animal.
yeah.
If you know.
But again, when you think of they're not so far, they're not making chances. Atalanta.
No, it's just they've got
Like,
the
that's-
one they've taken
Yeah,
and the one that was
They've
might
had
have been
one.
offside.
I think he was definitely offside. So that's the thing. That's the only, you know.
So a few people blaming various players. Seen someone blame Pogba, McTominay, Maguire, whatever in the chat for that goal, and I think
I can blame Maguire.
We just look at it. It's just the keeper error.
But yeah, it's the goalkeeper.
You know, if someone's having a weak shot from 20 yards, I don't expect it to go in.
No. And he hits it nicely, but he doesn't absolutely fizz it. It's not a brilliant strike, and it's literally the exact centre point of the goal,
Yeah.
where the goalkeeper is stood. He could have put his foot on it if he wanted to. Keep the ball. That's all right. Yeah, it's just poor goalkeeping. I don't think you need to look too much more into it than that. There's always multiple things that, you know, technically you should never concede a shot. So if you want to scrutinise that, you can. But that's a difficult place to take a shot from, and it's gone straight down the middle of the goal.
Yeah.
That's just bad goalkeeping.
Someone says, Jay O'Reilly looks tired. Sorry. It's just the stress of this game. Of watching United go behind again.
Yeah.
There's only so many times you can take it. Come on, United, for God's sake.
Can't even get the ball at the minute.
I know.
That's what I mean, man. This is a very fucking
It's frustrating, man.
passive formation. It's just sitting back and waiting. Played Scott.
Hold on.
Played
better.
Aaron.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Played
good.
Aaron.
That's better.
Really good. That's shocking from
Oh,
Paul.
Paul, come on, man. That's like 20 yards from where it needed
We've
to
not
be.
had the ball for 3 or 4 minutes, and then you're just taking
Don't know if
first-time passes with you.
I don't know if Bruno called and didn't run because he's apologising.
I know, I saw that. I thought, why is he apologising for that? So,
Unless Pogba did the perfect pass and Bruno didn't do what he said.
because it looked like it was just a bad pass.
Bruno trying to make himself feel better. You know when you're playing with some, you know when you're playing sometimes, you know the players on your team have made a mistake. But you're like, oh, don't worry,
Yeah,
it's
right.
my fault. Don't worry. Just
Sorry
relax.
about that.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, just pass it out a bit. Keep possession.
Yeah.
Great pass. Fucking hell, you see that bounce? This
I
pitch
know,
is
yeah.
awful, you know.
Yeah.
Did you see that bounce?
Like he was bouncing off the fucking curb.
Like Bay passed it along the floor.
Yeah, and it bounced and was like almost at head height
Yeah.
from Bruno.
Fucking hell, Scott.
Do you know what? We've still got possession. That's the best thing I can say about that.
Didn't need to slide down. As it stands then, second in the group, still 65 minutes to go. But yeah,
It's Villarreal
that's where we
next,
go at the
though.
minute. Yeah. Away.
Played Ronnie.
You just scroll
Done
down.
well
a bit.
there. Sorry.
Right.
He's saying, everyone's saying me, I'm the blame. Let me show you that.
He did feel like he was doing that the other week. Against Atlanta at home. Felt like he was like, "What? I don't fucking
Yeah,
track back. I don't."
he
sprint."
was tracking me. He was chasing down a lot of balls and that, wasn't he? He was like,
But it was
put a
his-
shifted.
Yeah. Well done there.
He's bought that.
foul.
He's
He's just
completely
falling back
bought
into
that.
him.
He knew what he was doing.
Why is it?
Do you reckon?
I think
thought
it just
he
falls
leaned into him and
backwards.
just
If you watch,
fucking
if you
fired
watch
his ball.
Maguire's arm twice, it comes across and pulls him.
That's fucking stupid.
And then he backs off, and then he does it again. Go on, right.
We'll never know because he don't like replays.
No, they only like replays of shots that don't go
Of
in.
the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. And seeing the fucking crowd with a nice 4K camera.
Is that Eric Bailly now?
Probably. He could be great in the three at the back, couldn't he?
He could be.
Just doing whatever the fuck he wants.
But we're not great in a free. We're not
No,
great.
not
This
in a
ain't
minute.
great. We're not great.
Yeah, Atalanta with most of the ball at the minute. We need to be better when we do have possession, don't we? We're not
100%.
coming out with shots and
This is just,
anything.
it's a massive worry.
But when you play two midfielders, one of which is Scott McTominay, your build-up's going to be awful.
The other one's Paul Pogba, though.
Yeah, but how can we possibly we get the ball to Paul Pogba? He's got three men around him instantly. No one showing for the ball, coming to feet, and then it's just he tries to work past one, get it to Shaw or Wan-Bissaka, who then put a pass towards Ronaldo or Rashford's head, who then try and bring it down. Then it goes back and we recycle it again. It's just fucking tedious shit, man. This is a disgrace, these performances. And the style of play is a joke as well.
I think it's harsh to say it's a disgrace.
The style of football is a joke. When you've got all the talent that we've got and we're churning out this shite, I'm sorry, bruv.
Like we were saying
Look,
before,
Pogba gets the ball. He's surrounded by 4 or 5 players. There you go.
bloody hell,
It's
what's
exactly
a block?
what I've just been
What's
saying.
a block there? Eric Bailly, take a bow, son.
It's exactly what I've
He's
just
just
been saying.
saved our bacon there. He's saying handball there? No chance.
Probably is as well, knowing our luck. Pogba gets the ball, and everyone will say it's Pogba's fault, and look, it probably is there. But he gets the ball, and he has to search for a
Are
pass.
they checking that?
He
No,
has
they're
to
not even
search
checking
for a
it.
pass.
Are they checking it? Checking it for a
Because
handball?
no one's coming to, no one's coming through.
You should see that again. They're not showing it us.
I don't know, the replays have been fucking shit.
Because there's obviously like you say, yeah, he is a VAR because the linesman stopping him taking a corner, but we're not getting to see
We
it.
haven't even
again.
got the VAR little thing there. It's
Potential.
finally.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the feed from the Italian
it will be
TV,
the
but even
feed
if it
for
is-
the Italian TV,
but even
but
if
they
it
should
is-
know how to.
Don't Italian
Yeah.
fans want to see whether that's a penalty or not?
Let's
Like,
not show like the
Atalanta
highlights of
fans
the
don't
game
give a
or
fuck.
the incident. Let's show a picture of the ref.
Yeah,
Sweet.
let's see the ref
That
instead.
explains absolutely nothing to us. So I've no idea whether it's a
great.
penalty or not.
He'll know if it's a penalty, won't he, Batty? Was it Batty or was it Wan-Bissaka? It's corner, no penalty.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's too fast. We haven't even seen any replay.
I
don't
don't know.
even
It
know who
looked
it
to
was who
me
blocked
like that
it.
was a superb block from Eric Bailly.
Straight
That
over
was
the
a
back.
shit corner, thank God.
It was.
Are they going to show us now?
We haven't seen
What?
a replay of Pogba giving the ball away. We haven't seen a replay of
Oh,
the
yeah.
shot. Finally, here we
Yeah.
go.
But look,
he's got
He
two
could give it
passes
Varane
on
now.
there. He's got Varane's on. Varane and
is he-
Maguire
Alright,
are
you
both on.
fucking hell. You got Maguire who stood there not moving, bruv.
Yeah, but he's in
and
space.
clearly doesn't want the ball.
He's in space.
Can you read body language, bro? Because I can, and his body language said, "Don't pass me the
So
ball." bro.
what was the body
'Cause
language?
I
Give
don't
it to their
fucking
striker
want it.
instead. What body language do you have to do for that?
Oh god, that's a bad
that's
pass.
Give
a
the
poor
ball to
pass.
their striker
Jesus
in the 18-yard box.
We need to get a fucking grip of this because that is fucking unreal.
That's better.
Right, come on now. You got
This
space. You got
pitch is awful, man.
players there. Go on,
This pitch
Marcus.
is
Have a
so
dig.
Shit.
Fucking hell.
The ball keeps stopping and starting,
the
man.
pitch looks terrible.
Oh,
It's
fuck
not a
off!
foul, ref. Any touch.
So fucking frustrating. Like the only way you can get away with playing like this is if you win. If you're
That's
winning,
not a foul.
because it's shit to watch. You can't be shit to watch and you lose as well.
It's his head.
Fucking min.
That's
that,
a
bro.
great
Well,
look.
he
Come
just
on.
dives across it.
Look at that.
Nah, it's
That
in the
is-
shoulder.
And he moves his arms
Quality.
out of the way.
That
back
is
of the
quality.
shoulder.
I thought that at the time. I
Yeah.
thought, where's he come from? That's what I was thinking. Mate,
That's what you get with Eric Bailly, though, isn't it?
do you know what? See things like
Told
that.
you the best centre back at the club.
And I
before
just think,
Varane
I love him, and then he'll go and get injured now. And I won't see him again for 3 months.
or centre.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, it was a great block. There's two people just sticking toes in there. Don't look shit.
fuck off.
Look
How have they got that much time
these
there?
lot are doing, bruv.
How have they got
We're
that much time?
crap, man. I'm telling you, bruv. telling you.
They can't have that much time there. They're playing the ball across. Takes a bad touch. The ball's 10 metres away.
Hey, we should have a discussion about this.
No, boys. We've got to stop allowing this bullshit to go on, man.
What do you mean, no, like?
It's a joke, bruv.
Oh, fucking hell. Go on, Luke.
We pick fucking Scotland centre-backs playing our midfield every week.
Would you have played Pogba and Donny? Or would you have done Matic
I
and
don't
Donny?
know.
or
I wouldn't
Pogba and
be
Matic?
playing this team at all, man.
We wouldn't pick any of those three players.
No.
Oh, for
See,
fuck's
that's shit
sake.
again.
Come on. Can't,
I know you're defending him, but that's shocking by Pogba, that.
Come
That's
on.
a 5-yard pass that he's under hit.
Is that Bailly again? Fucking Bailly. Hey,
This is shit, boys.
it is shit. Who is this kid? I'm sick
Our
of
only
seeing him.
outlets are fullbacks.
Hey,
when we got
you
on the
can
ball.
fucking pipe down as well.
It's a good coach, Jim.
He can fuck off.
Check
whoever he
him
is.
tomorrow.
Hey, he's just fuming because Jason Bourne just pops up on the grid.
Yeah, we've had about 40 close-ups of Zapata in the last 5 minutes.
Fella ain't even got front teeth and he's fucking running our defence ragged, bruv. It's a joke, man.
Right.
It's handball in there, you know, I think, lads.
Don't fucking tell me that.
I definitely think it hit a
Just
hand.
go on, just run at him. Rashford, he's fucking wank. What's that?
He's not as one because we hoped.
I feel like him at the soccer though. Run at him, he's shit. Larzy Manguara says, watch McTominay in midfield, just track him.
Yeah, he's been shit today.
And now Varane's injured. Oh, my.
Oh, what? Don't do this to me.
He's thinking, I don't want to play for this shit team, man. I'm injured. He's absolutely phoning it in.
Fucking hell. We're going to go into the City game with Phil Jones in defence.
We have to switch to
The fucking big experiment
now?
ended after 4 days.
I'm glad.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm glad.
What, you glad Varane's injured?
No, I'm glad that we can't play back three. I'm not glad he's injured. Obviously, he's our best defender.
Yeah, easily.
Oh, my God. What has he done there?
He's just fucking gone down with no one around him. That's never a good look, is it?
No.
Did he go down holding it, or did he go actually...
Does it Bruno's hand, but come on. It's not a penalty, is it? He flicks his fingertips and he's facing the other way.
It did hit his hand, though, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew something hit a hand in there.
What's up with Varane then, do we think?
Is he all right?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, I don't like when they start saying puta and all that shit. Oh, God.
Oh, this fucking shite.
This everything we've feared with our signings is coming to fucking pass.
Yeah.
This is the one worry we had about Varane, is that he's going to get injured. Because we know his quality. And we fucking need him.
Has he actually gone off?
Don't know. Maybe.
Or did he just go...
Oh, sorry. What's that? Is that
Villarreal
1-0?
have scored against Young Boys.
Right, sorry. 1-0.
Varane's... Is he
That means
back?
we're
No, Greenwood's coming on. Yeah,
So
we're going forward at the back, aren't we?
that means we're third in the group.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're still second.
As it
Oh, it
stands,
hasn't
we're third.
updated.
So we're down to 10 men for the minute. And it's going to be
And again,
back to 4 at the back.
It's another striker. Like, just bring on Sancho and have some balance, man.
Get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Skeezer's done.
It's not going well at all so far, is it? Varane off, 1-0 down. Varane just seems to go down there, no one around him. It's like what happened. You know what happened with France when he got injured last time?
Yeah.
He just went down, didn't
Obviously, he's had enough injuries in his life to know
he?
when
No,
he's
yeah.
ultimate or
You're
something's
worried
gone.
when you see that, don't you? Because you know it's not like he's took a knock off
Well, it was
someone.
weird. He was only out like, what was he out like 2 and a bit weeks with the last one? Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe it's something else. He's not gone straight down the tunnel. He's sat on this bench. So maybe he's a precautionary thing. Who knows? But obviously we'll find out. And he's
Right,
off.
so Green must come on anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be what I'm trying to see. What's that? Is that him?
Yeah, he'll go on the right, 4 at the back, Pogba and McTominay in the middle, Bruno, and then Greenwood, Rashford, and then Ronaldo up front.
Nabil Islam says, Ollie does not know what he's doing. I still believe Sancho should have started. Watching United is so frustrating. I agree with some of that. Fucking hell.
But again, it's fucking 5-yard passes at the minute that we can't put together.
Is that a corner as well?
Like, obviously the players just don't have any confidence in them.
Got no confidence. You know what as well? Like, who's fucking putting a foot on the ball? Who's taking charge of it? It's just fucking arms out again, looking like bereft. United 2-2 says hasn't been nothing but negative and toxic today. Notice how I didn't say anything about Pogba's mistake either. I think we did. Alpha Omega next on the chopping board, men. Well, yeah. Fucking lose this. And you're in all sorts of shit. Seriously. Right, Rashford, come on.
Still a long time to go yet.
Yeah, I know it is. It's just, if we have a... No, you know what? Yeah, there is.
We just need a spell on the ball. Because that's the thing. They scored. We had 5 minutes where we were good, and then we just let them have the ball again.
This is what I mean. We've not
At
even
least
like...
with 4 at the back, we've got more
going.
players in the final third.
Andrew, Daypan97 Atlas says, I hope to see Donny alongside Pogba and Bruno, but we know it won't happen. Andrew T96 says, how many times does Ollie need to score 2 goal scorers out wide with a goal scoring striker before he realises it doesn't work? Dave Lewis, Adam is my spirit animal, understand Ollie closing shot, but this is not the United way. Hopefully the formation builds confidence and we play expansive football, but it's highly unlikely. Yeah, I mean, you know, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one, bro.
Who's he got as a pass here? Pogba's on now. And that's it. That's a good pass from Pogba.
It's not
good enough though, is it? That, like, I don't know if it's the pitch or what, but 2 or 3 passes where our players are waiting for the ball and it just never gets there and the ball starts bobbling and slowing down really quickly. Or maybe we're just under-hitting our passes. Yeah, McTominay's been poor. He doesn't show for the ball enough in the midfield, especially now. It's him and Pogba. When Pogba's got the ball, McTominay's never an option, which isn't good.
He's having a bad season, McTominay.
Yeah.
Spurs game was an outlier.
He's not a good player. That's the long and short of it.
I had hope for him this season to kick on.
Yeah.
Like I did. I thought he had another level to go, but we've not seen that at all. He's like I say, I don't know what I keep repeating myself, but he's been worse I've ever seen.
That's poor by. He's just got spun there. He's
right,
fucked
come
up
on.
there because he had a man on. That's a risky tackle, that. Come on now. Well done, Bruno.
That's better.
That's
That's
a
a
good pass
ball,
as
that.
well.
It's like the
Where's Shaw now?
There's 2, man. He's got to get through 5 players.
But there's no one for him to pass it to.
Yeah,
Shaw's
no,
not
that's the point. That's what I'm on about.
Yeah.
The cross is going through to one person in the box against 5 Atalanta.
Go on, Eric Bailly. Fucking go on, son.
We are an Eric Bailly injury away from playing Phil Jones at the weekend.
I'm not even joking. I said that before, and it's like, he's your 5th choice centre back, but you've lost 2.
Yeah.
What are you doing calling Tuanzebe back for? Can you even do that?
Bit better.
Didn't Ted Mengi not go on loan because he was injured?
Ah, right, okay.
Is that
Fucking
a
hell,
thing that
that's
happened?
I don't know. I know that happened with Diallo. I don't know if it happened with Mengi.
Let's have a look. There you go.
Okay.
Go on, son.
He's an option.
No, he was supposed to go to Derby and they couldn't.
Oh yeah, that was it. 'Cause he went there last
Couldn't
season,
sign
didn't he?
people
Yeah.
on.
Yes, you're right. He's part of the. Right. So Lindelof is only a minor injury, so he should be back for the derby. We fucking need him. Thing is, even with Lindelof back, I don't know. I don't want to be over negative.
We've beat City plenty of times with Lindelof in
Yeah,
the team.
yeah.
So that's
No,
not
yeah.
that's not the issue.
Yeah, I don't want to start getting.
Lindelof's better than one of the defenders we got out.
Anthony M says Moyes in.
People would be saying that if he'd never been to United.
Do you know what they would? 100% they would.
Definitely. If you had managers already.
To be fair, he's
People
recovered
did.
well from the failures at United, Sociedad and Sunderland.
Yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't just United.
No.
Like you say, he went to Sociedad and everyone thought, oh, he'll rejuvenate himself, and he didn't.
No. Yeah, he has done well to do what he's doing now, but
It's not the same manager, is it? Oh, fucking hell, man. It's just shit.
I know. It's that goal. We haven't got it in us at the minute to concede an unlucky goal or a mistake goal like that. Like, even though they hadn't cut us open, we didn't look that bad. It still fucked us confidence-wise. We still lost confidence as though they just sliced straight through us. See, they're United third in the group at the minute, as we said. Worst case scenario, really, obviously.
Mike C, member of the Academy of 12 months, says spent money on Sancho and Van der Beek, hardly using them, but no money spent at number 6. My fear is Ollie's reached his ceiling with this team.
I think that's a fear. I think that's a fact.
Rebecca Jade O'Sullivan says Mengi played under 23s today, so we can call him up. Thank you, Rebecca.
Cool. That's good to know.
Cavani. Fucking just, you know what? I don't even want to say it. Just fucking do something.
But did you see that again? No passes, man. This is shit, boys. Bruno's supposed to be one that can link.
Well
Bailly's been
done,
our
Eric
best player
Bailly,
so far.
again, man.
He's been the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on then now. That's better.
Alright,
Got no
who's with
pass
him?
on there. No one's with him.
Fucking hell.
Bruno dropping deep. Might have to cut back in because that midfield we've got no passes on. And that's just another bobbly pass though, isn't it, from Shaw?
It's this pitch, man.
Yeah. Well then, you got a pass on now. You got a pass. That's better. Tomley's available.
Radman07 says I've been all in, but it's getting tough though. I still think on too many occasions big players have been poor. Oh yeah, we're in.
Go on. Oh, yes! Fucking come on!
Come on!
Yes!
Brilliant goal.
Every
as well, that.
fucking time.
That's
man
so
again.
well
That
worked.
was a brilliant goal. That who
Hey.
made that pass back to me then? Was it McTominay? Was it Bruno?
I don't even
That was a
fucking
Bruno and
sensation.
Ronaldo at the
chat
end.
then.
Unbelievable.
From
That was a
Redman.
fucking
Well done,
great
lads.
goal.
Come on, man. Fucking hell.
Yes!
There's the Reds.
Go on,
there.
lads.
Go on.
Give us some of them sexy shots of the United fans.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Where's your fucking 4K
Here we go.
camera now? This pass here.
Greenwood.
That
Greenwood.
back heel there
Oh,
from Bruno is
football there,
unbelievable.
lads. Eh?
Unbelievable.
Fucking brilliant.
Well done, Ronaldo.
Great pass by Greenwood. It's something that I criticise him for not doing enough. So have to hold tight that ball. It was a
Great.
great pass. Great finish by Ronaldo. Yes, Cavani.
That's more like it.
That's better. Well done.
Yes. He done the Sue as well. He hit the Sue. You think he only does it with Champions League special occasions?
I think
He
he,
didn't
does
do it the other
when
day, did he?
No, I
Like he
think
done it
when-
at Newcastle first game back.
When it's a big goal, he doesn't do it. He's too excited. He slides on the knee. When it's like it's only
I've
1-1.
noticed as well. He don't let people jump on his back.
No.
Like he'll sit down. Have you noticed?
I think it's because
'Cause
his
he-
bad knees.
No, I think he's like, I don't want anyone injuring me.
Yeah, no, that's
at
what I
all.
mean. Yeah, like he's worried about
he's
his body.
thinking like,
Don't come near me.
Yeah, he doesn't want a Steve Morrow situation. Josie Farron says, ask your dad, feels like the end under Jose. We're just sleepwalking to the inevitable here. It's not going to get any better. We should have to cut our losses. Mario De Silva says, Steve would say style of play isn't necessary. That's Alex Ferguson didn't have a set style, but it's a different era. We often get outplayed by teams with a style. Also makes our mediocre players better confident. Alpha Omega says, shame on all out gang.
I think.
They'll still be very vocal, bro. They ain't going to fucking change their mind after one goal.
I think the thing.
I mean, I hate
Go on.
I hate I hate supporters being grouped into like, are you Ali in or Ali?
Is that your mate?
It's fucking tiring, man. Like, it's absolute. Yeah, Rory Jones.
You see, he got the Steve Morrow reference.
You and Rory would get along very well.
See,
You pull
Rory
out
knows.
random references that I've never heard of.
If you want to know, right, Steve Morrow in the League Cup final, Tony Adams jumped on his back.
Fuck off, Red.
And he injured him.
Honestly.
And the Arsenal had the FA Cup final a week later, and Steve Morrow couldn't play in the FA Cup final because he got injured after the game in the League Cup final with Tony Adams jumping on his back. So that's why I said that.
Me and Rory have a bit in our podcast called "Do You Remember?" where we
there you go. Yeah.
talk about things like that.
I'll give you. Yeah.
You-
Well,
I
you've
think
got a
you
better
should.
memory than me, to be fair.
I
My
have.
memory's shocking.
I can't remember things I weren't born for.
Well, that's not good enough. That's like I didn't go to the games and weren't alive. Fuck off, part
Are you a
timer.
fan or are you not a fan?
I know. Where were you in 80s? Wasn't alive. Fuck off.
Play that ball.
Don't!
Oh yes, touch from that.
That wasn't a foul, by the way. He knocked the ball past Luke Shaw and just ran into him and then got a free kick.
Yeah,
for
that's it. Rory Jennings broke Morrow's arm. That was it. Broke
Really?
his arm.
What was he doing?
He jumped on his back and then broke his
He must
arm.
have went over and landed.
And then like
Like
his Arsenal got to 2 cup
Who is it
finals.
in the thingy in the stocks where he falls forward on live telly and nearly kills
Oh,
himself?
That is so bad.
Is that
Who is
Bobby
it?
Davro?
Check with Bobby Davro.
Bobby
Yeah.
Davro's in the stocks like that.
That
Like, you know
is
they used to
bad.
throw apples at people in medieval times and stuff. And he's
That
on
is
a
bad.
stage and he falls forward with his hand still in it. and
It is
lands on his
horrifying.
face.
That
He could have
is.
died so
Yeah,
easy. doing that.
no.
And but luckily, he was
Claimers
fine.
on that would be fat.
Oh, imagine. Well, I think 50 at least.
G.
Yeah.
What year was that? 70s.
Nah,
80s.
80s, early 90s.
Now you're getting 7 figures, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
100%.
million now.
You're shutting down the whole production.
Every time I put myself in stocks, I just think about that. Can't do it anymore. It's ruined my sex life. Salman Akbar says with Conte gone, there is no decent candidate to take over mid-season, so Ollie will have to stay on until the end of the
Conte
season.
could be available and he
Thoughts?
wouldn't be appointed. That's why he took the Spurs job.
Yeah,
So
I think you're
Because
right.
this week
I
he
think you're
found
right.
out
Yeah.
United don't want him.
Do you know what would be hilarious? If we lost this and then got Conte from Spurs. Just didn't even get a game.
Someone actually
Spurs
said
fan
the
just
other day.
shit it again.
Someone actually said the other day he's only on an 18-month contract,
Yeah.
and if he was to go there, do well, and we weren't successful,
Yeah.
United could still go for him in the summer, and he could do it.
Easy.
Like,
if you wanted to.
But again,
That's a beautiful goal.
there's
by the way.
other managers that are in jobs that I'd rather get. Great goal. Ronaldo scores it. Is that his 7th, 8th since joining? Again?
Yeah,
few,
I think
innit?
it's his 8th.
It's his 4th in the
Yeah,
CL.
4th in the CL, and he's got I don't know why I said CL, but because you did, and
That's
four, and
enough.
he's got 4 in the league as well.
American. There's Ronaldo and Deirdre Barlow walking off the pitch together.
Oh, him.
Now, that's Deirdre's mum, Blanche, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blanche is such a wonderful word. When you like cook some broccoli in hot water and then put it under cold water. And it's also a human being's name. How's that happened?
Viva Kembalo.
Get involved in the chat, get involved in the comments, let us know what you think. United.
Viva Kembalo.
Coming back
No,
from
it's only
1-0 down.
How much better do you feel
He
now than you
helps
did 10
out in
minutes
the
ago?
calf. He's seen Blanche in the back. Viva Kembalo.
Do you remember when we used to have all them Kembalo chants constantly?
There was a Viva Roy Cropper one as well, weren't there?
Yeah. I remember like on
You
the
don't
way
want to sing it though.
No.
Because
I think
you
it
get
does.
cancelled these
Yeah,
days.
I was gonna say,
I remember
think
a
it's-
fight breaking
Stage
out on
count.
the way home from Upton Park on the coach because there was Viva Kembalo for like 5 hours and we'd run out of sniff and all that. And
You know, everyone's getting mad. You got a headache coming
We lost
on.
4-0 and Semper's afraid.
We'd lost 4-0. We'd been singing Viva Kembalo for 4 hours.
Next thing you know, it just fucking it all kicked off.
Yeah.
Somewhere in fucking
One
somewhere
person
near
left
Stoke.
singing it.
Next thing you know, front of the bus and back of the bus are scrapping in the middle.
Them coach journeys after, like on the way to a game, they're great.
Yeah.
On the way back, you
Nah,
catch
it's
all
long,
sorts.
innit?
Don't
Yeah,
you?
it's long. And it's like, especially if you lost and you're knackered and it's a midweek game and all that shit. You've got work in the morning, not the ones.
Because I used to catch them for Old Trafford games as well sometimes. You know, with the Birmingham Supporters
Yeah,
Club. So if my dad weren't going to a game, I never used to like catching trains, so I'd rather get a coach. Which, saying that out loud, sounds mental because I'd rather catch a train now.
No.
Yeah,
coaches
but
back in the day.
that was when I like get pissed going to games. Can't get pissed going to games anymore. Someone sees you,
Oh, fuck that.
says something.
I'd get pissed.
No.
What'd you make of that first half then, Jay?
Poor, very poor. And this is the criticism all he gets. Is we've not got any sort of, I don't want to say style, but It's like we looked like a bunch of players that met this morning. There was no cohesion. There was nothing there where you're looking at patterns of play or anything like that. It was just like, it took one good pass from Mason Greenwood and great control, a back heel from Bruno and a finish from Ronaldo to get the goal. There wasn't anything where you think, okay, we've started to take control of the game now. We were poor. We were. Don't think Bruno and Pogba and McTominay's working in midfield at all. Both been very sloppy.
Yeah.
I think Eric Bailly, you said it yourself, has been our best player, and that says it all when your centre back's been your best player. It did a fantastic block for the kid. What's his name? Sorry, his name escapes me.
Zapata.
Sorry, yeah. That was a great block by
What?
And he said, but yeah, we've just been poor.
Dad's halftime report.
Go on.
The man is a fucking genius, he said.
What, Ronaldo?
To which I replied, Viva Ronaldo. Funny, the texts that we sent after the Liverpool game are there. And he said 5-0 at 47 minutes. I said, Ollie's done, I think, Dad. He said, me too.
Go on.
I said, sad man. I love him, but I think he's taken us as far as he can. And my dad said, same. I hate to say it.
That's sad, isn't it? It's a sad
That
comment.
was deep in the heart of 5-0.
Shall I read my dad's text from the 5-0?
Go.
The defence is playing like they've
Fine,
never played
shall I?
together before. They're all a bag of nerves, for fuck's sake. Then I've said, shite, not good enough. This was at half time. They're letting Henderson run the midfield. I'd take a 4-0 off for Pogba, and then he's put. That happened. Well, Pogba, yeah, that literally happened and didn't quite work out. So you called it, Dad. You called it, Dad, but it didn't quite go up and he's put. Fucking clueless. The midfield is non-existent. First time in my life I've switched off, and then he's put. Where are you? I think he was worried.
My dad said...
He had the kids.
Fucking hate you, Joe.
Said,
Don't text me again,
Well,
wanker.
You took my joke straight off, didn't you? Fuck's sake.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I told you to stop texting me, fuck off.
I'm so sorry. Go on.
It's all
Start
right.
again. We pretend we never heard it.
I don't even know what he actually did say.
Go on, say it
I've
again.
got to try and
Say it.
actually find it.
Go on, start again.
He said... I can't remember now. I can't actually find the goal from the game because it was a while ago. That was on Thursday, Wednesday.
Oh, you and your dad text a lot.
That's what I mean.
Me and Jay, it's just... me and our dads only message each other on match days.
Yeah, there's like, that was like... I think they've had like 5 messages since then. You know.
Joe showing off because he has a relationship with his father. Typical.
Yeah.
It's not even his real dad. It was immaculate.
Yeah, that's true. Cheers, God. What are people saying, Jay?
Someone saying Pogba's having a stinker. Someone saying if they want to get rid of Ollie, who do you get instead? Even if there are managers out there good enough. Which ones want to go to Man U? That's Daniel McLean.
Every single one is the answer to that, except maybe Pep and Klopp.
Footballer, yeah. It says Eric Bailly is well better than Maguire.
Even if he was, which you can have that argument, probably, whatever, on his day he is. But
that isn't the issue, though. It's availability. Yeah. That's the problem with Eric Bailly, and has always been Eric Bailly.
Him if you want to.
Mark Edmonds says...
It hasn't been this season, though.
No, but that's partly because he's not played.
No, but he's been available when Maguire was injured.
You can't rely on him, can you?
The thing with centre-backs, well, you want them to have a run of games and an understanding with each other, and whenever Bailly's come in, we've had those spells. I mean, was it him and Jones at one point?
Yeah, we had Bay
Jones. Did we
had
have
Roll
Blind?
Jones at one point.
Oh, Roll
really
Jones.
good.
Sorry, you're right. It was. Was it Bay and... Did we have Bay and Blind?
Bay and Lindelof.
Yeah, Bay and Blind was there for a while.
Bay and Blind was a thing, wasn't it, for about a dozen games or whatever.
It's like, it makes sense because
Blind
he's
reads
quick
the
and this,
game
but
and
Blind's
he's-
got good
That's
on the
a
ball.
great move,
Yeah, it's a brilliant goal.
You know what that reminds me of? Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, the back heel.
Do you know what I like about there with Ronaldo?
Was that? Who was that against? Remember Rooney
Was it
to Tevez?
And he back heels it to what West Ham was it?
No.
Wigan.
Was it Wigan?
We used to score loads against Wigan.
Yeah.
Do you remember we had to go to Wigan to win the league in 2008? Oh, that was great. That one.
2-1.
I think 2-0 on it. Giggs, yeah.
Giggs. Can I tell you about that game? So I was playing at a football tournament.
Yeah.
We were kicking out. It was in my pomp.
Yeah.
And I remember so these football tournaments, KFF tournaments, any Asian person will know, and some non-Asians because they sometimes play in the tournaments, although it's mainly Asian people that play in them.
It's not
KFF
exclusive,
tournaments.
though?
No, it's not. Anyone can play. But they have 5 tournaments in the summer.
Right.
One's usually in London somewhere. One's in Birmingham. One's in just 5 tournaments over weekend. If you get to the final, you play 4 90-minute games in 2 days.
Fuck off.
Swear down.
What? How's that legal?
You play first round, second
Like
round in the first day.
Some amateur boxing
So
thing
you
where
bring a
have
proper
6
squad
fights
and
a
you
weekend.
rotate and freshen up on that. And yeah, man, on that day, we were in a tournament. And I remember in between games, so we've got through the first game, and then I've gone, watch that.
Yeah.
And I remember I sing Giggs' goal, and we got told, "Yo, you need to go warm up." And I'm like, "Yes, we've won the fucking league." But also, remember when Rooney scored the hat trick and swore at camera against West Ham?
Yeah, West Ham. Yeah, 2 goals it was.
I was playing football that day, and someone was going, "Oh, West Ham are winning, you anchor!" Like, because the New York United fan, they were telling me on the sideline, my head was rattled, bro.
I'm proud of that.
And like,
I'm pleased with that.
slowly but surely, they
Bit
kept going
shit
3-1.
Yeah.
And like, as it was 3-3, I started getting into it. Like, yes, I'm back, lads. Let's play ball.
Does not trying to defend De Gea.
Yeah.
Does that get a slight?
I mean, our
deflection off
defence
Luke
does a
Shaw?
poor job of doing it.
Does it?
Maybe,
get a slight
I don't
deflection
know.
off Luke Shaw's.
I just
foot?
felt like he's
Should've saved
it's
it
like
anyway.
he's not saved it with his arm or his body. It's in between.
He's sort of dived. It's one of them where it's right under him, so he needs to
Yeah.
decide whether to go with his foot or
It's
go
like
with
he's
his body.
pissing wet at goals that get goals.
Yeah, just
You know, he
skidded,
skids
slips off
across-
the floor.
yeah.
It's like, what?
Shaheik Sabihuddin says, "Is it weird I'm still Ollie in? Maybe because I wanted him to do well until he's sat. It's still possible. Maybe stupid, but my heart doesn't understand." Michael 42 says, "Bailly has single-handedly prevented us from being 4-0 down. Before Ronaldo's tie goal, very good game." Alpha Omega says, "Men, give us a snout out to Lynn Scar."
What language is Vamos? Portuguese, Spanish,
I
or
don't
know.
Latin? Is it just
Maybe
Latin?
because it's both, isn't it?
Burnside is
Ronaldo
back.
says
Says,
it, but-
"Have we talked about Shaw on first goal yet? Just drifted into collapse position. Chris Packett block on the shot. He's shocking, man. I don't know. I mean, no one's covered themselves in glory in that first half, really, other than maybe Ronaldo. But I don't know. It's just for me, it's just a goalkeeper error.
Yeah,
It's that. I don't want to overthink it.
No,
Is that the greatest derby in football? The Milan derby?
not these days.
No, but when you
Historically.
iconic, when you look at it.
Are you including
the red and
United,
black
Liverpool
and the blue
in
and
that,
black?
or no?
I wouldn't. I
It's
know
not a
it's
proper
like the
derby,
North
is it?
West
No, that's
derby.
what I'm saying, 'cause-
And you can't include United City. 'Cause
No,
there's
that's
only
what I'm
one
saying,
big team
obviously
in that.
not.
Yeah, only one big team in that. Not so.
Obviously, you got the South American ones, which are
Say,
huge.
let's say Europe.
Let's
You
say
said
Europe.
European.
Yeah, European ones.
I mean, is in that
In
case,
my
then, if
opinion, in
Liverpool-
England,
if Liverpool,
outside of
isn't
United,
one,
Liverpool, Spurs, and Arsenal,
is Real Madrid,
one I always want to
Barca
watch.
even a derby?
No, it's not. It's not El Clasico. It's obviously a massive game, but
It's not a derby.
derby in
success.
Madrid. And
It'd be Atletico and
Yeah,
Real,
yeah.
and it'd be Barca and Real.
Espanyol?
what is the biggest derby then in Europe? Get involved in the
Got
chat.
to be
Let us know.
Milan.
The
I mean,
Milan
it's got to be-
derby.
They share
that
a
one?
fucking stadium, for God's sake.
I know what is it like?
That's
10
decent.
Champions Leagues between them as well.
Yeah, I think 7 of them are coming from AC.
I know,
but
yeah,
even
it's
so,
very,
Skewed.
lopsided.
to have 3.
I don't know.
Well, they won one in 61, was it? And one under Jose.
Maybe the 2.
Or was it
hell.
61?
Jay. If
What?
I'm ever stuck and I'm falling.
I might be wrong.
Did you
I'm
remember
gonna
that
check.
one? Well, how old were you when the 61
I was only in my teens.
Were you?
Dickhead.
You just started drinking in pubs then, haven't you?
Rationing had been lifted, so it was great. I could take me 2 and 5 down to the pub and get some mild.
Rationing
I
ended
loved
in
it.
55, didn't it?
Yeah? Yeah, we had a party on our street.
Did you?
Yeah, it was mint.
How old were you when the
You got
the
that
new
Black Death
currency
vaccine,
came in?
yeah.
When what?
New currencies came in,
Oh.
decimal and all that.
Oh,
But you
I've
loved it,
just
didn't
left
you?
school.
What am I going to do with this?
The world's gone mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Going mad. Do you know what the date was when that came in?
Go on, tell me.
I can't. I think it was 72, 15th of February 1972. I think
How do
For
you
what?
know?
when decimal came in money. It's definitely
For
50
pounds.
Yeah, like so we went from it was still
From
like
shillings
pounds,
and
but
all
from
that.
like shillings and groats and all that when Joe was a kid to
What was it? Half pence.
Sorry, it was
and
64 and
half
65. Yes,
10
they've got
pence.
3. 64, 65, and under of the one under Jose. And
Got as
Milan
much
got
as
7.
us.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that's
Fucking
10
hell.
between, like you said, though. Very
Correct.
lopsided. So, yeah, it's got to be only the biggest one. Because let's face facts, there's not one in England that's as big.
No.
Because,
Celtic
United have to
Rangers
be
is
involved
pretty
in it.
good.
Yeah, Celtic Rangers is a big one.
Yeah.
Tom Greenwald says, I will dead set do a dodgy manscape read on air before I will publicly declare Ollie out. Fair enough. He nearly had that the other day. Abinam Verma says, makes me sick, but I think Ollie's time's up.
Paddockmerch.com.
Yeah, check out
Merch.com there,
Merch,
eh?
Gold skulls.
Scores, goals.
Told skulls. What did you make of that?
What?
Tollgate.
Skulls, I don't know. What I didn't get about all that was why film it and post it on social media.
Oh, what? What are we talking
When
about?
he's biting his daughter's toenails. Like,
Well, it's clearly one of them things in their household that's been going on since
yeah.
she was a kid.
Like, I get it. I get
so,
like,
and so
you know,
to them,
little
it's
quirk.
always like,
No,
oh, it's
I'm
a
not
bit
saying I
quirky,
agree with
but
it,
it's a bit weird.
Quirky, like, family stuff, all right. But why put it on social
It's
media?
like there's some
But that's what I'm
parents
saying.
like when the kids got to suck the bogey out of their nose and that, and you know,
Yeah.
babies when they get.
Yeah,
Did I tell you
like
that?
Adam does
Did
with
I
his,
tell you
you
that?
know, he'll suck the fart out of his
What?
out of his dad's arse.
Yeah, because he hasn't got any babies. He just does it the other way around. Does it to his parents.
I couldn't even say that. I couldn't get through
Suck
that.
the fart out of his dad's ass. Jesus Christ. What is this channel become?
See what happens when United score a goal?
So he would have said that to 20 minutes ago. He'd
I'd
have
have-
got
I'd
it.
have
He'd
punched
have
him.
gone.
That glass would be going straight through my
He
forehead.
would have had to end the stream. Now he's laughing at it. No,
Oh.
Nah, I've done the bogey thing though.
I've never done it.
No, because you can't get your fingers in your chat and you get worried.
You can
'cause
get those
can't
like
breathe.
suction.
Yeah.
Tubes,
Yeah,
kind
now
of
they've
like a
got
little
syringes
pipette.
and that.
Yeah.
Oh, we couldn't afford that, so we had to do it old school way.
Yeah, and I've seen people biting their babies' toenails before because the nail clippers for adults are too big.
Yeah. Well,
So they've obviously just carried that on for 20
Until
years.
25.
Yeah.
Sam Philpott says, all right, okay.
It's funny, read it.
Right, okay. My dog died today. Good news is that now I can spend less time walking the bell end and more time watching you lot.
Aw, sorry to
That was
hear
his name. The Melon.
All right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for your loss.
No.
Ollie Out says Ollie Out. That's his name. No surprises then. Strange name for a dog, says Daniel Lingard-Leaper. Yes.
How long have you
Who's-
been? Oh,
who's
sorry.
gone?
No, go on.
Who's played well in that half?
Bailly.
Yep.
Ronaldo's not done much, but he's got a goal. That might be it.
I'd agree.
But actually, Wan-Bissaka's not been too bad.
No.
He's got a couple of good tackles. in.
Wan-Bissaka's okay.
Did you say
Bruno
Rooney?
okay. No, Bruno.
Bruno's been all right, yeah.
Joe with the kink, says Michael 42.
It's not me that does it. But I would.
Yeah, it's not been good enough.
No.
Let's just face facts there.
No, it's not. The one thing...
We're second again in the group.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on,
think so.
lads. Bring on another defender,
The
Ali.
one saving grace... There have been times, especially after the goal, where we looked like we were flapping. We haven't conceded that many chances. I know that there's the goal, which is just a poor mistake, and there's a Paddock one, but that's it. Like that's the one thing I would say when you compare it to the Leicester game and the Liverpool game, obviously, and even other like the Wolves game and stuff. We've not looked quite as open defensively as we have done before. The Tottenham game.
I agree. Miguel Garcia, says I worry about Varane being healthy through the whole season.
Yeah.
When we were linked with him, me and you, Milado, were through there. We were going through, weren't we? In fact, he misses not loads of games, but he misses games over the last few years, and it's like, is that a worry? And I think we both convinced ourselves it wasn't because we wanted him.
Because the thing is, the early sort of mid part of his career, he'd missed a lot of games with injury. And then for the last 2 or 3 years, he'd been getting that like 40 plus games a season going.
Yeah.
But then
43, 41, 44.
I'm just hoping.
But in La Liga, 27, 32, 32, 31. So he's missing a few.
half a dozen games a season, or maybe 10.
I'm hoping because he's had the recent injury.
Yeah.
That he's felt a little something and gone.
Me too. And he might miss the City game, but he'll be back the week after, kind of thing. Because
then
again,
again,
after the City game, it's an international break.
Have we rushed him back?
Well, no, because he played the last game and he was
There was
okay.
talk, wasn't there? Didn't he have a fitness
This
test?
pitch is shit though, by the way.
That could be
before
part
the
of it.
Scousers, he had a fitness test or something, and he wasn't
This
ready.
pitch is awful. And like, I'm glad we're level now. I can say this without it sounding like it's just an excuse for us losing.
Well, you've been saying that since we kicked off.
Yeah, well, you
Both
said
have.
before, at 0-0 we were saying, is this a 3G pitch? Because it looks bobbly and the grass looks long.
Even like when you look at the colour of
We've
it,
kicked
it's like
off.
dark in some places.
It's patchy, innit?
Like it's like the length of it different in loads.
Like, if you say anything like the young boys, you say the pitch was shit. People just go, "You're making excuses."
Yeah.
It's like, you know, so it can be a shit performance and the pitch is shit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Second half's kicked off.
Come on, boys.
Fuck you know.
Oh my lord.
Well done there, recovered. Get out of the way, ref.
See, even then you see that just changing direction. It looks really slow for the players.
Yeah.
It's like they're running in the rain.
Chris Chisholm says Bayer has been class tonight. Bruno's assist was better than the goal. Pogba off and freed on it.
Freed a man, them. He didn't do it.
Tackle that.
You seen? Have you been watching that Kaepernick thing on Netflix?
No, is
it good?
Because a Netflix documentary.
I
been a
like
bit.
some parts of it because I feel like I'm learning, and then it's like, you know who's in it? You know Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
What's his face with the mustache?
Oh yeah. I know who you
He's
mean.
in it
Ron
as
Swanson.
his dad. Yeah, Swanson's in it as his dad.
Really?
So it's like weird. And at one point,
Oh, is it like a drama?
so it's parts of it are acted, and then Kaepernick narrates over it. You see him in it.
Is it? What's it about? Him taking
like
the
some-
names stuff?
It's about his life,
Right.
but also he relates it to the history
He ran
and
into him now.
all those kind of things. And black
Mark,
history
Too much
and
space
like,
there.
Would you
significant
recommend-
periods and
Too much
God.
fucking space.
Offside.
Like, come on.
Even though it came off Pogba, that was still offside. I hate the offside rules. Are weird, man.
Paul Pogba's got to be close to him there. Pogba's
Let me
jogging
watch
back.
this.
Ilicic is behind him.
That's not
He gets
Pogba's
dragged
man
toward
there.
the ball. Whose man is it? Close him down.
That one he did.
He takes 3 steps.
The other one's on the other side of the pitch.
David De Gea should rush out.
No, it's Ilicic who he pulls it back to that's his man.
And then he blocks the shot.
Yeah, but not enough.
He
blocks it. It lands on the 6-yard line. It's not much of a block, is it?
Nick Albany says, poor start and conceding first, very annoying trait. Yep, agreed. And we've not had a great start in this second half there, to be honest with you.
No, the man who passed it to
Oh,
was McTominay's
no.
man, and Bailly he's just
I'm
winning.
telling you now, he looks like that when it's kick-off.
Jesus.
Don't worry about
at that point, I would put McTominay at centre-back.
I wouldn't.
Who'd you play then? If Bailly's going off?
He's useless, bro.
One at the back. One at the back.
Go on, Ronnie.
We're in here. Go on, Ronnie.
Oh, twat it.
Of all the times Ronaldo decided to be unselfish.
Bay's all right again.
Passes it behind him.
Bay's just done mint little chest there.
Just be injured, Bay. Just play with it, man. Don't tell Ollie you're injured because then he'll take you off. Just lie.
Come on, man. That's a shit
That's
pass
poor,
from
that.
McTominay.
Fuck me. Somebody's having one in
I
it.
mean, boys.
He's having one.
Poor today.
He's not having one. This is McTominay, boys.
Well, this is as bad as he's ever been.
Come on, Slade. He got there.
Just about.
Dangerous, bro. My arsehole
Just
was
about
going
Pogba.
there.
This
Oh,
half.
Bruno.
Oh, that touch!
See, everyone's doing it. Pogba, them. Rashford
know.
here. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
So
Is
annoying.
it raining?
Well done.
That's a tackle there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Mason. Why are you taking the ball
no
off
one
Bruno
can find
there,
a 5-yard pass at the minute.
Why did he take the ball off Bruno there?
He fell over before he tackled him there. That
was a great tackle.
This
by
is like
Wan-Bissaka.
Royal Rumble, this.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Why do you think he take the ball off Rashford then?
Don't know.
Off Bruno, sorry.
There's like 3 passes in a row that have been under.
Go on,
I
Aaron
think it's
Wan-Bissaka.
grass.
Take the piss.
I think the grass.
He's
I think
in.
It might be offside.
He's in! Oh!
He's at the post. Mason Greenwood, is he off? He's offside.
I think.
I don't think he was off, though. I think the flag's gone up, yes. But I think if...
Yeah, let's watch
Let's
it.
have a look.
Was he offside?
Yeah, he's off.
Oh,
Back foot's off.
Yeah.
I think it must be the long grass, this. Because the amount of passes, like 5-yard passes that are being under
Doesn't
hit.
look like grass.
Something's going on.
Do you know what I mean, though? I know it's green, but it looks
That's when
like
you link
it's
Donovan in the
artificial.
Go on, Eric. Go on, Eric. Go on, Eric.
for a bag of weed.
Oh,
This doesn't look like grass. That's because
Hey.
it's teabag, bro.
You got a bit lucky there.
When I say I deliver, I fucking deliver like a postman with Tourette's.
That hurts. That does. You know when your belly lands on the ball.
Yeah. He's a
He
bit
did
lucky
dive
there.
a bit. Oh, his belly
Boy.
never landed on the ball. What is it?
Eric Bailly's mad in it. What is he doing there? What is he even doing? Like, what's he doing?
Well, fucking
Honestly,
he
he's
is my
crazy.
hero.
Seriously. He's such good box office, Eric Bailly.
You to me are everything.
Someone's saying
the
it's...
sweetest
I don't know if this is a joke. Is it real grass?
single
What? Or is it just...
baby.
Yes.
I think it is grass. We'd have. Oh God. Like I said, we'd have heard about it in the week, wouldn't we? Ollie would have been asked questions about it in the press conference, all that.
I think.
People are saying it's hybrid.
Is it? But
I think
is
this
hybrid,
football is one of those. You know, like in FIFA, when the football moves really quick.
Though. Yeah. I think Old
It's one of
Trafford
them.
is hybrid. We've got
They're
like
playing no rules.
some
that's
sort
what
of
they're doing.
synthetic going on in
Today.
there. I think most modern pitches are hybrid. That's why they last.
Flex grass, Vertix, hybrid grass.
What's that then?
What the fuck is
but
that?
What's
My
what's
dealer
Old
ain't got
Trafford?
that yet.
Google what's Old Trafford is.
Oh, fuck off, ref, you slag!
How's the yellow?
For McTominay.
It's 90%. Oh, it's 95% natural
That's what I'm
turf,
saying.
reinforced with polythene fibres.
See what
Yeah, it's
see
the
what Old Trafford
polythene
is.
fibres that are fucking it up.
That's going to cost us the Champions League.
Yep.
Pitch material. It's not, that's not
Why
a
did
yellow
you?
card.
You know what? You know the foul wouldn't have been given, but then he pushes his arm out. See. And it's his height.
Ours is
If that
Deso
guy's a bit
Grassmaster.
taller- As if this stuff's actually on the internet.
Deso Grassmaster. And what? See,
Hey,
see what Deso Grassmaster
Fuck off
is?
with your flex grass shit. We got
Yeah.
Deso Grassmaster.
See what that's made out of. Google that.
Oh, sorry, Mr. fucking IP14 over there. Can't believe you don't know about the grass. They're 100% natural. Deso grass is 100% natural, right?
But it says pictures are injected with millions of 20 centimetre deep artificial turf fibres. So what's the difference?
Well, theirs is 95%. Like, there's more.
Yeah, but how can it be 100% natural and yet be injected with millions of artificial fibres?
Because they don't count them bits.
Honestly,
It's one of those things that's just like, it's a loophole in the law.
It's like saying,
it's a loophole in physics.
Yeah. Just because you had 6 pints of Pepsi don't mean you didn't have 20 pints of Foster's on top.
Exactly.
I had 6 pints all night. 6 pints of Foster's.
Yeah.
That don't count. So yeah, I don't think the material's anything unusual.
Fucking hell.
We're just shit at passing.
This is like the worst preparation for the derby ever. Just everyone being shit.
You fucking.
Was he doing that because they'd put the ball out or something? What the fuck was he doing there? It's like he deliberately did that.
He did deliberately do it. He
it
just
was to
didn't
Rashford.
deliberately pass to Atlanta player.
And Pogba's just done the same. Oh no, it's Wan-Bissaka's just done the same. Go on then, Paul. He's going to give that. He gives everything. Yeah, of course.
Oh, fuck off!
He went down before because the back of Maguire's foot brushed his knee. And now he's doing the same thing.
Come on, young boys.
Yeah, get a goal.
This is
boys.
awful.
Put us through.
Oh, is that what it's come to, lads? That was a foul.
Yeah, it was. His arms were over his shoulders, and it wasn't the same one who was hitting his knee. Ooh, that would hurt though. So you didn't even mention that when he lands with his elbow on the back of his head.
Right, sorry. I've neglected to
Got
go into the...
chalked off. When's the last time you got chalked off, Jay?
1987. Aye. Stretford. It was mint.
Did you used to smoke?
Yeah.
Oh, fact.
Fucking hell,
Did you?
mate. When I worked abroad.
Did I?
Yeah. When I worked abroad, every single picture I had was fucking me with a fag in my hand.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you ever get into vaping or anything like that? Or was
No,
that
vaping didn't
before?
exist back in the noughties.
That
Like,
was
genuinely, it wasn't a thing.
Oh,
Can't you just play on ref?
Why is he not played on there?
'Cause
That's
he's
the
shit.
Megs as well. That
That's
got delivered. Did you
shocking.
see the Megs?
He's a shit goal. He's a shit ref. That's
He was
why.
good play by
McTominay actually
McTominay
does
then.
well there. That's the first thing he's done well all
See,
game.
that worries me when you say actually. It's
That has been
like,
put.
that shows, doesn't it? He's actually done something that's okay. Fucking hell, the standards for this club, man. What has happened to us? Oh, my God.
It's like if Fred gets a shot on target and we all go.
like he's 4 years old. Oh, look.
You know, pedantic and all that.
He is, isn't he?
Gas.
Oh, no, it's there.
It's
Fuck
that,
off.
It's that square inch of turf
he's a
of
fucking job's worth,
95%
cunt.
organic grass.
Yes.
Do you remember every year up until like
You lads-
2015, Old Trafford around Christmas, the pitch, the goal miles was just shit.
Do you feel like...
I like
Forget
that.
about that.
Yeah, like...
That's part of winter.
Fergie said it like in the early 90s, it cost us massively because our pitch was a fucking
Yeah, it was bad.
joke.
It was bad.
Scott's fucked. He's already been booked, hasn't he? He needs to
Yes.
stop.
Do you know what? He's done
Bring
himself
Fred
a
on.
favour there by holding him up when he
Yeah.
fouled him. Because if that guy's
And
on
he
the
pulled
floor...
out a bit.
Yeah.
But I'd get Fred on.
Yeah, me too. Or Matic.
Because hasn't Pogba been booked as well? Or did I imagine?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, get him off. There's no point keeping him on. He's not been good, and he's going to get himself sent off because that could be a
Oh,
booking.
jeez.
That.
Yeah, he caught
Yeah,
it.
literally holds him up.
You're not going anywhere, son. Because if he goes down...
Don't fall!
Yeah, he's in all sorts of
You're
shit.
hotting me up, you
It's all right,
bastard.
bro. I've got you. Are you okay?
Didn't even touch you, look.
Yeah.
Well, the geezer's winded to fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Don't top up. Don't top up.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, God. Oh, offside.
Offside.
It's a piss take though.
Couldn't
Isn't
have
it?
someone score without being stupid.
It's a piss take. This offside thing's so stupid because there, Maguire's having to do like a fucking emergency challenge. And
I
he's,
like
and
that,
he's
though.
well off. I do as well, but do you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I
that's the
mean,
sort
I
of-
like that from Maguire and Bailly. They
Yeah,
both stayed.
but that's the sort of challenge where
That's a horrible
you,
tackle.
you might get injured if you're Maguire there.
Oh, my God.
That tackle from Maguire is horrible.
He's lucky he don't get the goal, the man. But it's like, he shouldn't have to do that. Just blow the fucking whistle.
Looks worse
The ball
in
was
slow
meant to be
motion.
won, wasn't it?
Sus.
Was it?
I think he was just out of his reach.
Should he have got that?
I don't know.
I'm just...
It's not. He's offside. Shut up.
I don't know. It was quite close, so I can understand why you're checking it. I think it was off, but
He was off.
I don't know, you know. You know what? I'm so fucking pessimistic.
It looked offside. That first angle looked clearly offside.
it was only just though, innit? So they're gonna check it.
Yeah, fair enough. They check it, but surely that's not.
And
a
then
goal.
if it was his hand that was just and it's not off and all that bollocks, this is gonna stand. This is, isn't it?
Surely not.
Oh, it's waiting too long. Standing. This is standing.
Yeah, the lack of replays again is quite frustrating, isn't it? Because we know they've got it. They've shown it once.
This is a joke.
That,
We
was,
want to see
that,
as well,
looked,
like-
that looked immediately offside,
I don't
didn't it?
know. I don't
Did you
know,
not
bro.
think it did?
I don't
I
know.
thought
I
it
don't
was
know.
off, but I thought it was close.
I'm not.
You said
you
I
were more
thought
confident
I
than
just
I.
thought it looked off.
That for me was very close, and I can't.
by the eye, I'd say it was offside, but
Yeah.
I thought it was close.
Yeah, obviously it's close if they're doing
We
all
need
this,
those
but
armpit
like I said-
lines again. Do you remember when we used to have them and everything was offside?
Remember the matter line?
Fuck
in
me,
the FA
where
Cup?
like fucking Stevie Wonder drew it. It's like fucking just like a
Remember that?
diagonal fucking line with crayon.
When everything was offside.
What's that, wasn't it?
Everything was
It was
offside.
like when
for
you
them.
know when your teacher
Yeah.
writing on the chalkboard and then they start going slanted.
Yeah.
I don't realise it was like that with the VAR. This
We've
is
literally
taking
seen
too
a
long.
static
The
shot
ref
of this
hasn't moved in
goalkeeper's
40
head
minutes.
for 45 seconds.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That is
Can we
shit,
see a
'cause that's-
replay, please?
Was that Maguire playing him on side then?
I don't know. I'd like to see a replay. Honestly. Can we see a fucking replay, please? Obviously, it's obviously not offside, is he? If they've done that.
Oh, was it Shaw keeping him on? Everyone in the chat saying it's Maguire playing him on side. I don't know if that's
What a
it.
shit, bro.
Let's have a look. Well, you can't see from that angle, can you?
If we could just get Evans back off Leicester, I'd do it. The geezer's shit, mate. He should have won that tackle. Forget anything else. He should have won that tackle. The geezer's shit, bro. And you know what's mad? Lindelof plays better than him all season. Bailly's played better than him in this game. And guess who will get dropped? Not that motherfucker.
Yeah, but when you spent 80 million quid on a fucking player, you kind of pinned your mask to his colours, aren't you?
As if
or
they
colours
won't
to his
show a
mask.
replay where you can see the fucking offside or not. Fuck me. I don't understand that. We saw one replay like 2 minutes ago, and all the other replays are not from that angle. If anyone can get that, that'd be good.
This. I'm telling you now, City are going to tear us a fucking new one. It's going to be about 8-0.
Played, Ronnie.
Like, this is just, we're fucked, aren't we?
Scott getting caught under the ball, man. He's won the ball there, ref. Aaron, he's not giving the foul play on.
Fucking hell.
Played Eric. Oh, fuck off. Played Eric. Handball. There's a handball in there. The geezer just punched it out.
Just keep the fucking ball for a minute.
Come on.
That was handball, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think he blasted it at him from about 2 yards, so I don't think he
thought
had
the
much
guy
of a
just went like
chance. I didn't think he had much of a choice in the matter.
Oh, my stomach.
It's just so shit. Zapata, fucking hell, I'm sick of the
He was
sight
fucking
of
due a
him.
goal, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been all over us, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's battered us.
We're doing all right in this half as well.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
Another pass that's short. Another pass.
That's
And
a
again-
foul there, you son of a bitch, ref.
Can we see a replay of this fucking goal?
No.
Fuck that, I
never.
don't want to see it. It's going to
Never.
piss me off. It's going to infuriate me. I know it.
Presumably was onside if they're fucking giving it.
Do you know what, Joe?
Well,
I'm
I'd
not
like
just
to
saying
see
it.
it.
When I saw it, I thought I was thinking
Yeah, I
that looks
just thought
on
it
to
was
me,
on.
but
Bruno,
you kind of
Bruno,
convinced me because you were so
Bruno.
positive.
Well, I was
Bruno.
looking at
Yeah.
Bailly and Maguire, and I thought neither of them were playing
Come
him
on,
on. But maybe
lads.
I mean, obviously one of them
Paul,
was.
ask for that. Nah, he's not Champions League quality, boys, you know. He's not. He's just not. He's just not.
Well, we ain't got any other
He's
options.
Brendan
at the minute.
Rodgers Leicester quality.
We ain't got any other options. The other player you can bring on is Phil Jones. Lindelof
So
and even if
fucking
Lindelof and Varane are better,
Shit
where are
at the
they?
minute. I
We've
can't
absolutely
stomach
spunked
it.
80 million.
Oh my
Look at the
god,
state of
get
this
him
cunt.
off, bro. Seriously, I feel for him now. Is that bad?
Hold on.
He's having one.
Go to the fucking ball! Fucking hell! Every pass we're waiting for it to come to us and they're getting in first. How fucking slow do we have to be? Every single pass, they're just running past us and getting the ball. Honestly, fuck me. They're doing it all over the pitch. You pass the ball to a teammate, they don't run to it,
Go on,
and their
right.
player does.
Look at Bruno. Oh. Come on, someone get into that space there, man. Play it.
There you go.
Help him out.
Go on, Aaron. Oh. Unlucky, man. Go on.
No,
Just getting stuck on the feet or bobbling or. But even then, what played
on,
Scott?
Scott.
That's better. That's
Played.
better.
Keep the ball now. Keep the ball.
Keep it.
Good.
Again, man.
Poor from Rashford.
That was poor. He's barely touched it this half, Rashford.
Yeah, he's not going for the fucking ball there, Zapata, is he? What are you on a foul for? Yeah, he's been fucking very difficult, and he's Zapata.
Oh, fucking hell.
Poor man.
You didn't need to do that.
Played Aaron.
Oh, so is that the goal? Thanks, bro.
Why are all these fucking... Come on.
Bruno to Ronaldo.
Even then, he's got 5 players around him. As soon as he gets the ball run, he has. That is a pass from Bruno, you know. Oh, Bruno's so good.
Bissaka don't know where he's there.
Too tight. It's too tight there. Played Aaron. Look, everyone's in.
Yeah.
Someone
Spread
stretch
out,
the
get
play,
out,
man.
out.
Get wide.
Bissaka.
Thanks, bro. Right, we'll just have a look at this now.
Oh my God! Someone get
it's
wide.
Maguire. It's Maguire's playing him on.
Is it?
Of course it is. I didn't need to see it.
Thanks, Cam.
He doesn't lead his line at all.
No.
What's going on here? Game stopped for something.
You know when people say he's a Man United player?
Yeah.
He's not a Man United player. And it's blatantly obvious.
Do you not think he's done enough
You've
over
got
those
to,
2 seasons?
No.
Well, there you go. Now we get to see it.
It's miles. It's the right decision.
Yeah, no, of course.
Not
it is.
miles on.
No,
it's
well,
level.
he's on.
Yeah, he's level.
I know all defenders do it, but that fucking infuriates me as well when you're playing him on side and then you put your arm up like that and you're just like, oh my God.
There's been more times where we've been doubtful about his ability than there's been.
The beginning of last season, he was poor. But then he came into it, and I felt when he got injured, it cost us.
Season, though.
And this season, but you know what? He has been shit this season.
Yeah.
Him, McTominay, and I'd even maybe say Luke Shaw have been as bad this season. The worst this season than they've ever been.
If you go through the team, there's been a lot of players who have been shit.
It's the worst season ever.
We're shit this season.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind. Maguire was in team of the fucking year for the Euros and all that shit, and he's just come back from the England squad like.
Yeah, exactly.
A fucking player that wasn't even as good. He's better at Hull than he is now.
God. Yeah, because he's not a Man United player. That's what I mean.
Eric Bailly there again.
Some players are, and he's not.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I thought Maguire was good enough, and I'm not saying that like he can't turn this around, but this season's been abysmal.
Yeah.
When he's really bad, he's fucking bad.
Peter Knight says, I want Ollie out before... I want Maguire out before Ollie. He's garbage. If Bailly could stay fit, and Varane would be amazing. This is the thing,
Well, that's the thing. That's the problem with it.
Varane's
like, how much,
missed 3 games already this season. We're already fucking 10 in.
Rafael Varane's one of the best centre-backs in the world.
Yeah.
We bought him. He can't play. Lindelof, all right, he's not the best fullback centre-back. He's injured. Eric Bailly's injured all the time. We maybe need to get someone else in, but... We've got players who could play instead of Maguire, but they're not fit. So, what can you do? He's certainly better than Phil Jones, who was playing last time we had 3 injuries.
Phil Jones in a derby, man.
Right.
That reminds me of the Carabao Cup. Do you remember that?
When he played against Sheffield United and he just got battered. When he played against Chelsea and he just got battered.
That's not even... It's got to be fucking Ten and Mengi before him. Let's have it right. You can't put him in the derby. Fucking hell.
No. I think it'll be these two, if we see him in the fit.
Ollie, don't drop Maguire, ever.
You're right.
And he won't.
No, you're right. He won't. I think the thing is as well, if he does, he's just basically saying, I've fucking wasted 80 million quid of your money, Mr. Glazer. Well, not your money, it's the club's money.
Put him out of
Do you know what I mean?
misery,
But you know what I mean.
Unlucky Aaron. Played Mace. Go on, Mace. Go on. Atalanta let you play as well, and we just haven't played.
So poor, man. It's so poor.
Like that, the ball's coming down.
Both teams have been shit with the ball. It's definitely something to do with the pitch, but we are awful. God awful. Played Ronnie.
It's not good enough, though, is it?
Played Rashford on a corner.
Come on.
Is that a
fucking
corner?
make...
I don't know. I think it's a throw-in.
Oh, I was about to say.
Rashford won that one.
Yeah, he did well there.
There's a fella that scored at Old Trafford and kept pulling his hamstring about 10 times.
Oh, yeah.
Every time he'd do something, he'd go down holding his hammy.
Yeah, fucking wasting time. Keep the ball.
Oh, a 4 then. A 4.
His first touch was actually quite
First
good.
touch was really good. The second one
But
was
then
a
it
worry.
shocked him.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I've got it.
Fuck me, that works, didn't it?
That was a good first touch. Maguire went, is that me though?
Come on, then.
Fucking hell,
Too
lad.
much on
He's just
that.
twatted it at him.
No. Not much of a left foot,
Some
has he?
people have shots with less power on it. Jesus Christ.
Man.
Not their first goal.
EJSS says, tough to admit another problem, but Maguire's bad. Call it as you see it, bro. That's the thing.
But then, on the flip side, like we were talking about earlier, we've seen when he's playing for a team like Leicester and they're well coached, well drilled, play the ball out from the back, do this, he can do it.
But I think to act like he's never had a good game for United is
No one has said that.
You said all right. To act
No
like
one
he's
has said
all right,
that.
then
I
let
have
me
just
rephrase
said
it then.
his
correct
his
something you
lows have been
said.
That's quite
awfully
telling,
low.
Pogba's been shit today. I'm
Pogba
not
and
surprised
Matic.
by that whatsoever.
And and this isn't a player who can play this weekend as well, so he's obviously just think he's not played well enough.
I don't see a problem with that.
Jav
do you?
says, no, not at all. I can't do the Europa League again for fuck's sake. Mr. Glenn Johnson says, genuine question, what the crap is wrong with Maguire since the international break?
Yeah,
is he playing injured again? He looks as suspect as anyone else. Rashford on for Cavani as well. That doesn't make me. That doesn't surprise me.
Dusted, man. Let's just acknowledge that fact. Right?
You what? Sorry.
This is over, boys. This is over.
What you did say is we spend more time questioning Maguire than we do thinking he's good. I think that's unfair. He played 38 games in the first season and we conceded 20 less goals than we did the year before. There was no questioning in that season.
I think the problem with that
Last season, about Christmas time, we had more clean sheets than anyone in Europe.
we've had too many players come back from the Euros fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I don't like saying that. I don't like
It's been
sitting here and
terrible
calling
this
United
season.
players shit. You know
No.
what I mean? I'm not about that at all. But I'm sorry, that game against Liverpool was beyond a joke.
Yeah. Maguire's been absolutely terrible
was
this
awful.
season. I'm not.
I've never seen anything
denying
like it
that
from a Manchester
whatsoever.
United team. And it's people go on about the 6-1, yeah. The 6-1 was 5 minutes of madness or 10 minutes of madness at the end. And we were down to 10 men for 60 minutes. Or, 50 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not, whatever, 40. We went 4-0 down when we went down to 10 men.
No. Go on, find a pass. Find a pass. There you go.
What is that lazy cross, man?
You're fucking outside of your foot like
Play, Eddie. Oh, go on, don't shoot. Oh,
Corner ball. Yeah, the Europa League would be rough, wouldn't it? That's a rough.
Mike Smalling, do we have a left-hand side attack? Why is everything right-sided? Rashford has had none on the ball, too easy to defend against. Don't know, I don't know, it's just fucking shit, isn't it? It's too much on it.
As well.
this is what we deserve, man.
Yeah, let's just have fucking lots of shots of children in the crowd.
They don't even look happy when the team's winning. They look like they're fucking 4-0 down. They've just got a fancy camera that they want to use, haven't they?
Yeah.
He's coming off. One shot, one goal for Ilicic.
You can't sugarcoat this. Like, Atalanta, this isn't a fucking European giant who are bossing it in their league, is it?
No.
This
But
is
we-
a
but
team,
the other thing is
this
we're
is a
shit
team
at-
that's
we're shit
fifth
at the minute,
in
aren't we?
Serie A. I know. I'm not saying that. My point is,
Yeah.
you've got that's it. We're shit. This isn't. We
Yeah.
haven't played a great team here and
No,
just been
no.
found out because
No.
we're not quite up to their standard.
Not at all.
We're playing against a team that are fucking,
Yeah,
in
we're-
Champions League standards, bang average, and they're just fucking dominating us.
We're fragile and shit, and then it doesn't help when you lose. You're trying to play a new system and you lose a crucial member of that system. Our best centre back gets injured.
We were playing shit before.
No, I know we were, but we weren't conceding many
And
chances.
if anything, the substitution that we were forced to make actually brought our goal. Because without Mason Greenwood, that goal don't happen. And Mason Greenwood came on because Varane got injured. So it was the forced change that brought our goal.
Yeah, but it also brought us looking like we're going to concede chances time and time again.
Jesus Christ,
Stuff
man,
like that. That's not whose fault.
That's basic, man.
Yeah. The passing's been terrible. The weight of our passes.
Down to midfielders dropping, showing. Here's an option. Come, Matic, I'll take the ball off you. We got players that are all static, all spread out, big gaps between our players. It's just mental. Like, we're then asking, like, this is what I mean. Matic there, we're asking him to play a long pass, which can easily be intercepted like that. Pogba there, we're leaving him on the edge of his own box, no one coming short for him. So what does Pogba do? Holds people off, dilly-dallies, loses the ball. Like, we give McTominay the ball in front of his own goal. He can't move with it. He can't pass with it. So what does he do? Loses it. It's like, yes, you can then go, well, McTominay's been poor there because he's lost the ball, or Pogba's dilly-dallied there and lost the ball, or Matic shouldn't have played that pass and he's lost the ball. But it all comes down to systematic things. It all comes down to your midfielders showing, your fullbacks coming, your defenders moving up the pitch. It comes down to these things, basics, and they're not there.
But is everything the manager's fault then? Everything.
I'm on about the team as a whole are not functioning. And we said this.
But
what you're trying to say there is the manager, the players are chucking the manager under the bus or whatever.
What I'm trying to say is you can't put everything down to everything when we score. I know you haven't done this, but gets put down to individual brilliance. And yet when we can't find a pass, that's not the player's fault.
Said you're not
How is it not the player's fault when they can't find a 5-yard pass? Pogba had passes on. When Zapata had that chance, Pogba had two options and he gave the ball away.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
I understand. I agree with you that I don't understand what the system is. But the other thing I can't get my head around is we weren't this bad last season. We had the same manager, mostly the same players.
It's not. We had a different team. We had Marshall, Rashford, Greenwood. The best football we've ever played. The best football we've ever played was in lockdown, around lockdown, either or when we had Rashford, Greenwood, Marshall. That's because they're all coming short, passing. Then they're on the wavelength.
But two of the three of those players
and Bruno,
played
was in
game
there.
Last season.
Bruno was in there as well. Sorry.
Barbarega, thanks for your super chat, bro. There's nothing on it, but thanks for your super chat.
Marshall wasn't playing a lot last year.
The trouble is as well now is, we're 3 seasons in now, aren't we? Where you expect it to kick on.
Yeah.
You've got.
But look, last year when we were sitting here and everyone was criticising Marshall and I was saying, bro, are we doing anything? Every time we get the ball, we're looking to shoot. We're looking to... Everything's just one-dimensional.
But are you saying that Marshall's not had bad form then?
No, that's not what I said.
But you're saying that it's not Marshall's fault that he didn't score.
No, it's the same reason why Ronaldo struggled today. Because we're not creating chances for anybody. So you can be Marshall, Pele, Ronaldo, fucking Gary Lineker.
Ronaldo's got more goals
Bobby
this season than
Charlton
Marshall did all last season.
Yes, because Cristiano Ronaldo is special, bro.
It's time for Sancho, says Alpha Omega. I wouldn't even bring him on now. Fucking 15 minutes to go.
Oh, go on. Oh,
only one goal behind.
Oh, Greenwood's black bit.
Still 15 minutes.
That's a
we
tackle.
can get a goal.
No, but I'll leave it like this. I mean, all right, bringing Sancho on, who we taking off? We're not taking off Ronnie, are we? We're not taking off Greenwood, who we brought on as a sub. I don't think that's a good look.
McTominay off. Go for it.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to lose too much sleep.
You take McTominay off, you drop Wan-Bissaka a bit deeper, and you tell Sancho to stay there. In the hope that these lot become more defensive and let you pin them back.
It's not like we're drawing.
Josh M says, what it comes down to for me is work rate off the ball. The best sides move as a unit and show for each other constantly. It's the basics, really. I'm dreading Saturday. I ain't going to fucking lie to you.
We're going to get fucked.
We can't play through at the back now.
It doesn't matter what we play, I'm fucking dreading it.
What's the scores?
Still 1-0 to Villarreal.
I can see it being horrible.
Yeah, could easily be another 5-0.
That's like you go a goal behind and fucking everyone's going to be like.
This reminds me of
the crowd have got behind the team massively at Old Trafford, but we're asking a lot. It's just so poor.
That's poor.
We need a goal, says, Teo Diagonal says, why spend 75 million on Sancho? Also, these players aren't coached, no pattern of play, no idea what to do without the ball. This is dreadful. Yeah.
Also,
I'm not going to.
The other thing is, though, with Sancho,
you see, Cavani just made the same pass that Matic played. That gets cut out. We're then sitting here going, Cavani's at fault. But really, Cavani,
But that
He
didn't
had
get
to
caught
play
out.
that across the field. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying, but that didn't get
It's like
caught
here,
out.
look,
If any pass gets
Luke
cut
Shaw
out,
now is doing all this, and it's like none of his centre backs have given him an option, bro.
Yeah.
So now he's running around like a blue arse fly, and he's about to lose the ball.
Brian Malone says, if we end up in Europa League again, then we have to face facts. We're a Europa League team. That is our level. Have been since Fergie left.
Even like fucking.
It's not that low, is it?
Even McTominay and Fred, like, I don't rate them, but they're better than what we're seeing. Fred for Brazil's quality.
Paul Jenkinson says, if Maguire does another interview off the back of this saying we weren't good enough,
get out of my face,
I
man.
will lose it. I think you won't be alone on that one, bro.
Sick of it. All of them, I don't want to hear nothing, man. Shut up, bro.
I agree.
Save your bullshit.
I don't want to see any of them tweets. I'll tell you that for free.
Save your breath for cooling your pies because no one cares.
Callum Lewis says Cavani's doing everyone's job. Quaker Shaker says, is Pogba still on the field? No. Is the answer to that one?
Everyone's just joking about, aren't they?
It's painful
But
to
again,
watch.
it's like Pogba was shit. He gets rightfully sub. McTominay starts next week against City. He stank the game, plays out again.
Who would you start against here?
Fred and
Oh, fucking hell.
maybe Matic, man, but
Hold on, bye.
Fucking Eric
That's probably
Bailly
a recipe for
again.
disaster.
Do you think we have a midfield that works, that could win us the league? With the right manager? Honestly.
if a manager comes in and works with Donny van der Beek, which Ollie's refused to do, then yes.
But how, though? Put that midfield together that you think could work.
If you look after Matic, you've got a natural six there.
So Matic and Donny.
If you work with Fred, you've got someone who's not a six, but he can play in a 2 there if you want him to. So can Donny. So can Pogba. A manager works something out with this team. Like you cannot
Jesus
put
Christ.
this form down to the fact we haven't got a holding midfield.
Give it to Keanes at the end of the season, says
No, I
Jackson.
don't put
No,
it
I'm
down
just
to that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't put it down to that.
You cannot put.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't have a holding
The
midfielder
thing
last
is, right,
season. We were
These
never
are
this bad.
systemic faults.
There's not challenging for the title. And there's
And they're just being shit
and there's
every
just
game
being
we
shit.
play.
And
Yeah.
they're just getting dicks off Leicester and dicks off the Scousers. And fucking battered and beat at home off Villa.
Yeah.
And struggling to get a draw at home to Everton. And getting beat off West Ham at home. Do you know what I mean? Like, that isn't just we're not in a title challenge. That's we're struggling to get into the top fucking
Yeah, and that's
six.
the thing. That's the thing I don't get because we were
Like-
never this bad last season. Even at the start of the season, we didn't play as badly as this, as badly as we have over the last 6 weeks.
That's better.
Like we've been utterly terrible for 6 weeks, except that Tottenham game.
And
we've
I
got
think
better players.
I think Roy Keane was right when he said that Tottenham are that abysmal.
Yeah, I agree. But also, we just had a decent game.
Can't really use that as a how we doing sort of thing.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
and even then, that's the thing that said in the first half when we conceded that goal. We are still so fragile and shit that even a slightly unlucky goal or a single mistake from De Gea, which it was at the time, fucks us up completely. Like mentally, these players are fucked at the moment.
He's ran away from
2-1,
it.
yeah.
And then he's watched it go across him. Oh my God, bruv.
Come on, man.
Come on, Reds, man. There's still a point in this for us if you fucking wake up.
Oh, one goal.
Point's not that bad as well.
No.
It's not. Now, from
It don't-
now,
it don't pay- it
before the
doesn't
game,
fix
I was
the
saying it
problems
wouldn't be good
why
enough,
we're
but,
playing like this. But a point
know,
in terms
now,
of the group isn't
in
terrible.
the context. Glenn Johnson says McFred will struggle to get into teams in the bottom third of the Premier League. Go through the list and ask yourselves where they start games.
They wouldn't start for Villa, McGinn and Louise.
Yeah.
They wouldn't start at Everton, Decore. And again, Everton are shit. And I got a point against us. This is what I mean, man. They don't even like their manager.
Jay Frasconi says, Guy, I love Ollie as much as anyone, but when you have this kind of squad with a lot of world-class players...
Villa fans are calling for Dean Smith, said, and they won at Old Trafford.
Are totally unused. There is no one to look at but the manager. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Was it 4 in a show? Since he beat us, and he lost every game. Fucking hell.
that's when you start thinking, what the fuck is going on? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm honestly, I know I'm a broken record, but I'm fucking dreading Saturday.
Go on, lads.
I've always felt like this team has, got at least a bit of fight in them, but I don't see that now. I just see like a team that just looks fucking lost. And you said it, Joe, about conceding a goal, and it's the world's fucking spun off its axis now. Everything's falling apart. Do you know what I mean? Never used to be like that. Even last season, we conceded a goal, we scored 2.
Yeah.
We came back fucking 14 games out, away from home and won them. It's like a fucking new record. And now look at us getting torn apart by a fucking team, 5th in Serie A. Alessandro Newsom says, we look disorganised every week. That's on Ollie. Teams have figured us out. What worked last year doesn't work. Clearly. Can't sack all the players.
For a split second, Ronnie was in then.
Go on, Luke Shaw. It's a bad touch, Scott McTominay.
The pass is behind him as well. It's a shit touch, but the pass is to his back foot.
Fucking shit all around then.
Yeah, it is. You can't sack all the players, but again, it's
Someone
another.
just said that.
I know, but it's another manager that's failed, isn't it? Essentially, no manager since Sir Alex has been a success.
It's not because Ollie has done. And it done the job he was brought in to do.
No, of course, but ultimately...
And he's taken us as far as he can.
Yeah.
And it's like...
But ultimately, it's a failure, isn't
Get
it?
out
If
of
you
the
get
fucking
sacked,
way.
If you get sacked...
But it's like Scarface, though, innit? You watch it and he does it all, but then he dies at the end. You don't want to see...
Don't give us plot spoilers.
Turn it off before the end, because the bad guy dies. Like 50 Cent says.
But you know what I mean, though? It's just...
That's what you need to do.
He's a bit weird how he fancies his sister.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean...
Like Star Wars.
Yeah. What's all that about?
Star Wars. Man, excellent.
Carl Hagen says, Maguire should be dropped. He's absolutely useless. Why buy players in the transfer window if you're not going to use them? Ollie out. I think that's the problem, though, with Ollie. He's like, if he drops him, then he's going, right, okay, I spent 8 million on him, but I wasted that.
But the other problem is, if he drops him right now, you've got Eric Bailly and Phil Jones playing against City.
Yeah,
that's the other point.
Another point. I mean, it's not about whether you know full well he's not going to drop Maguire. He just isn't.
Is he onside?
Don't know. He hasn't blown up yet.
Shit, look, it's like everyone's just
One
going
more!
to me, to you, to me, to you.
See, that's not a difficult pass. Scott McTominay is available there, and he's 3 yards away from Bruno, and he overhits it by twice. Twice what he needs to hit it. He doubles it.
Like, was just everyone going, no, you shoot, no, you shoot.
But the pass is on.
No,
It's
you
a good
shoot.
pass to make. He's
No,
got
you
space.
shoot.
Overhitting it.
Sancho should be in this fucking team. That's a fucking joke, man.
When's the last time Sancho started?
Oh, yeah. They're coming on. Donny van der Beek and Jadon Sancho coming on in the 85th minute.
That's a disgrace as well, because then you'll have people telling me you made an appearance today. It's a fucking joke, bruv. If I was them, I'd say, yo, leave me on the bench, man. Fuck this. Man.
They were Carlos Tevez.
I ain't coming on.
Fuck me. He's fucking about 50 yards out there.
Smashes it in the corner.
Yeah, didn't want to play in the Carling Cup.
Villa.
Rightly so. He's getting punished for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, just randomly punishing him. And then he did what he didn't, and Fergie admitted he was wrong.
Corner to Atalanta.
Do you know what? Fuck off with all that
Villa
shit.
as well.
Does my head in that. They've had 5 corners to our 1, if anyone cares.
And that's the true stat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the real quiz.
Oh, how many corners you had? How many corners have we won the header from? Probably about the same.
These lot have a lot of injuries as well. Some next
Don't
mad
start
thing.
telling me that. This is their resis.
And we've got...
No, it's not their residents.
Ronnie.
Most of their best players are playing.
Pacina's out. A few of us are out. Yeah, this is disrespectful still.
Mr. Glenn Johnson says, Ollie's done the job he was asked to do. The club needs to find a manager to continue to build on this project, and that's not Conte's 5 at the back.
It was like bringing...
I don't disagree with
It was like bringing Cavani on at 5-0. That was so disrespectful, you know.
I can't say I agree with that.
I do.
Bringing a player on to play for the team they play for.
Yeah, 5-0 down, you're bringing on an elite striker.
It's not 5-0 down, it's 2-1
saying, go
down.
save us, bruv.
Yeah, but you're saying this is disrespectful now.
Yeah,
Got 6 minutes.
You know why I'm saying that, though.
I know, I get it.
You know why I'm
close to
saying
10
that.
minutes here to get a goal, to get a draw, and you bring in 2 players on who are trying to prove themselves. That's not disrespectful. 5-0's a different
Is that a
question.
free kick to them?
But
Players
these two-
that
these
heads
two
are
literally-
gone.
Yeah, but these,
Donny van der
Sancho's
Beek,
head should be gone.
definitely.
Sancho's
Donny
head
van der
should be
Beek,
gone.
definitely. Van der Beek's probably thinking, what am I supposed to do here, bruv?
If
And
you set
then
someone up now-
he won't start next game. People say, oh, it's because he didn't do anything against
Well, no,
Atlanta.
but then why play him then?
Alpha
if his
Omega
head's
says, no
gone-
matter result, great matching for us.
What?
That's just what he said.
Great matching. What does that mean?
Don't you know?
I'm not sure.
What? Fucking read a book. I don't know either.
Free kick
I don't
to,
know what it means, but thanks for your
Atalanta.
support. Oh, 2-0 there to...
Am I fucking living in a daydream? I
We
literally
just
said that.
about 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
Calm yourself, fucking hell. Sorry.
Swear to God.
Do you not see this as a chance for these two to prove themselves, or to actually?
If I was
have a
Donny
go
van der
at it?
Beek, I wouldn't want to come on the pitch.
Fucking hell, blame
Sancho, I don't.
Good tackle, Luke Shaw. Oh, we'll fucking score it and I'll get pulled back for that.
Oh, don't.
And Luke Shaw
Honestly.
gets sent off. Remember that last season against? Who was that against? Leipzig.
When what, sorry?
And Luke Shaw fouled that player, didn't he? And then we scored from it and he got brought back.
Oh, God. Oh, look at this.
He'll be down for
Look
the
at this
rest
little
of his
bell
putty.
end there now
life
holding
now.
his face.
Fucking benchard. Little bitch.
Is it Zapacosta?
He's won the ball.
Fucking
You're a
hell.
pussy.
Also, why are you stopping it? Because he's hurt his leg a
Fucking
little bit.
fringe.
I might have hurt his leg quite a bit.
Hope he's hurt.
Nah, won't go that far.
Didn't say I hope he's broke. I said I hope he hurts. Big difference.
This
You can't tell me you've never tackled someone wanting to hurt them. You didn't want to break them, but you wanted
He's
to
a bit
hurt
on
them.
Yeah, he's fine. No surprise there.
Pussy, of course he's fine. Look at him, the fucking prick. Ollie, man, I love you, bro, but
This is it, this is it. Everyone says in it, Ollie, we love you. Ollie, I say it myself.
still
But
now.
it's fucking, sentimental shit's got to go out the window. It's not about, whether we love him or not. It's about the fucking football we're seeing and the results we're getting. That's the problem.
I know we hear the players supposedly still like him and stuff. They're not playing like they like him.
No,
They're not
no,
playing
no.
like
You
they
can
want him
like
to be a
someone and
manager.
not respect
Right,
them
yeah,
or
they're not playing like they want him to be the manager anymore.
or fear them or agree with it's like my dad could be the Man United manager. It's like, bro, I like him. I ain't gonna play well for him because he's shit.
Who, your dad?
Yeah, he's shit manager, bro.
Well, what's he doing?
Fucking got us relegated.
Wait, did he actually manage it?
Nah, it's never managed.
Got
I'm just, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you can like someone and just still not work
no,
well
but
with them.
what I'm saying is,
I like you. I still
the thing with the thing
don't
with,
like working with you.
Yeah.
You never guess.
But the thing with the players is they're playing like they want him to
Mark,
get
do you know it's 2-0 to Villarreal? Fucking hell.
Cavani, you're a G, mate. That's all I can say about
Well,
you.
he's been fucking wasted this season, other than the Spurs.
I want to
game
have
as
one
well.
of those coffees with him. You know them Uruguayan coffees that he has.
Wow, what do they have? What's a Uruguayan coffee?
I don't know. It's one of them things that he has in the little wooden.
Oh, yeah, have you had one of them?
I don't
With
know.
a straw, with a
No,
metal
no,
straw?
you shouted that before.
I had one. Well, nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just fucking put us out of our misery.
5 minutes.
Seriously, I
stoppage
can't
time.
even be asked. Baba Aiga says, painful this week, going to make Cristiano Ronaldo play in Europa League, aren't we?
Nah, he's not playing in the Europa League. Are you mad? He will tell him as well, I'm not coming. He will do us goals in the League Cup.
You'll quit.
Do you reckon?
Yep. And rightly so, he shouldn't disrespect himself.
Honestly, like if we're in the Europa League, Ronaldo's fucking playing.
Nah, you
Fuck
can't
that.
put Ronaldo in the Europa League.
Well, he's
sorry.
only a human being. He's a footballer who pay fucking 500 grand a week. If we're in the Europa League, he's starting.
Nah. You can't do that.
Well, because it looks bad on his CV.
Oh, because
Fuck
he's-
that. He's a United player.
Oh!
There you go.
Fuck off! Fuck off! He said Europa League! He said Europa League! Fuck off!
Fucking hell, man. This fucking team.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
Fucking
I feel
yes!
Fucking dead. I'm physically and mentally dead with this team. That's a sensational goal.
That's the goal out of nothing now.
I don't normally associate those kind of goals
No.
with Ronaldo.
That's unreal.
Eric Bailly and Ronaldo got a good relationship. I like that.
Eric
What
Bailly
a
gets
goal.
on with everyone.
What a goal that is.
Greenwood assist, another one.
Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell.
You didn't have to think about it, look. Bop.
That's a
That's a
difficult
finish. Fucking hell, bro. Seriously.
It does it Greenwood's hand.
What was
before
it,
he
Rio
assists
said?
What?
Did you see that?
No.
It flicks off his hand.
Oh, but if it's not the scorer, it don't matter.
Is that the league or is that European as well? Just so we're all aware, it did hit Mason Greenwood's
fuck
hand.
off.
The touch before he passed it to Ronaldo.
But isn't it if you score and it's touched your hand?
I hope so.
Oh, they're checking it. It's going to get disallowed, lads. We shouldn't have celebrated.
It does hit his hand.
It's going to get disallowed.
I can't go in the comments because they're all debating, but everyone's saying contradictory things in the comments, so I'm just...
Oh, yes! Check over.
Is it a goal?
Fucking win it. Win it. Win it. Come on, boys. Win it.
Jesus
Win it.
Christ, this is where football becomes an unhealthy thing to watch, isn't it? Like how we felt tonight.
Champions League Ronaldo.
Like your brain's just fucking smashed through a fucking sieve, isn't it?
That goal
watching
didn't
United
feel
at the
real.
minute?
That goal,
I didn't even celebrate.
That I celebrated, but then I was like,
Touch Jaden. Go on, give it him.
If we win this game, fucking hell, man.
Imagine.
Come on, Jaden.
This will be the greatest performance
Skin
ever
him.
in Europe.
Skin him. Skin him. Oh, yes.
If
Pass.
we-
Danny. Oh!
Imagine if that had gone in.
If we win
Fucking
this,
hell, mate.
I'll eat your toenails on the review.
You fucking will do no. Come on, Atalanta.
I'll go full skulls on your feet.
Oh
mate.
my god. Shit, Ronaldo in here.
Is he level with Haller now? Has Haller scored another
Yeah,
hat
he's
trick
got
or
8,
something?
I think.
Haller
I
has.
think he's got 8.
So no, he scored 4 in one game, and then he had 5 in one game, was it?
Yeah.
Scroll them up, man. So.
I know. No, that's the old one. That's the old one.
Foul him. Foul him.
Don't concede again. That's all we have to do now.
Play Greenwood.
All the Mason.
Mason. You know Mason Greenwood wasn't supposed... Well, he might have been on the pitch by this point. But he was an early sub that wasn't supposed to happen. And he's been quality since come
Yeah,
on.
he has been
And
good.
I even went, you should be bringing on Sancho. But involved in the first goal.
Yeah.
Basically passes the crucial pass.
Yep.
That sets
Thing
up the
is,
first
this
goal.
result-
I know Bruno gets the assist, but...
This result, as it is,
He's the one that breaks the
isn't
line.
that bad.
And a lot of
It's been the
strikers...
But again, that's
performance.
what we said.
It's the
If it's a
performance.
0-0,
Yeah.
I can accept
It's
that.
the
I
performance
literally
that's
said,
been fucking
if it's a 2-2 and we look shit, that's when it's the problem. And it
Alfred
has been
Omega
a
says the
problem.
night is ours.
We'll go that far.
Paul Madison, this is why Adam needs to keep his head. What a bit of individual brilliance to save it all yet again. It was always going to happen. I didn't fucking think that 5 minutes ago, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm still going to lose my head about the things that were rubbish, though.
Yeah.
Because really, we should be through in this group by now.
Yeah, we should.
But thank God we got this goal because... Come on, one more. Hat-trick Ronaldo, come on.
Imagine.
That's too easy. That's too easy there.
Played Aaron.
Fucking cleared it, man.
just boot
Fuck
it.
me.
I just call the whistle, call this game out.
Come on, ref.
Blow up.
Come on.
Foul throw, ref!
was
They
four.
never
Foul
give
throw,
that.
ref!
They never
Foul
give a
throw.
foul
Foul
throw.
throw, ref!
Oh my.
Oh
my
fucking...
god. Oh my god.
Why don't you go to it and head the bastard?
Oh, please, someone help him out. Thank God for
Why
that.
didn't you just go to it and go boom?
He got away with that one then. Thank God he fouled him.
He did well in the corner, but I mean, it should never have got to the corner.
He's fucking just lost the confidence, don't he?
He must hate Ronaldo, innit?
I bet Ronaldo's sat there thinking, Ollie's not good enough, but I can't help myself.
Ollie's not. Ronaldo's
I
like.
can't help but save his job.
Ronaldo's like.
Nah,
I'm not arsed.
no
I'm
one.
scoring.
This is why, you know, when people talk about players down in tools and throwing people under the bus, I never took it under Jose, and I will never accept it now because players lose heads and lose their minds because of decision making over a long period, because of certain things that happen.
The review is coming up after this. Manchester United drawing 2-0 at Atalanta.
Right.
Twice coming back from behind. There's a link in the chat, so go and check that out. We'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah.
Champions League Ronaldo.
Champions League Ronaldo saves us again.
I'm worried about Saturday.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. So make sure you're checking out the review that we've got coming up.
Link in the comments.
Link in the comments.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not doing.